Oh, we spicy today. We is so spicy.
Okay.
Oh,
Let me
all
get my
right.
switchblade out. Y'all ain't ready for this.
Ooh, not the switchblade. Don't do that.
Not that I'm gonna cut you.
Does Uncle need to cut a bitch? Like, is this what's happening?
Is that where we are? Oh,
I don't need to cut a bitch. I need to cut a nigga. But anyway.
Ooh. Wow. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. February 3rd, 2022.
Yeah, we're more. Who we cutting?
Who we cutting?
Who we cutting?
It is time once again for another episode of Tech Talk Thursdays with your host Marcus Major Linux Summers. Of course, I'm joined this week and every week by it's your boy Kevy Kev in the building.
In the build. What's good?
This week we're joined by Cinziak. He's in the building.
greetings and salutations.
Let's
Actually, hold on for a moment. Let's make an adjustment over here. Let's just go ahead and put this a little bit closer to my mouth because we're gonna have to like get some people together this week.
Okay, all right.
Mic check 1 2 1 2 1
Mic
2.
check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Listen.
Not Major trying to make sure. Major trying to make sure this microphone's ready so that he doesn't.
Okay.
Hey,
Justin.
you sleep?
We charged up this Dragon Ball Z attack.
Okay. Well, I just want to let you know that this week we have the GOAT, Idios and Anka, a.k.a. the flyest RHCSA in the building for this week of Tech Talk Thursdays. Figure I'd call everybody that I know to let them know what the deal is, what the vibes are on this show.
So what show is this?
It's Tech Talk Thursdays. You know, the best show on Twitch where we talk about the spiciest gaming tech and streaming nugs on the internet. You know what the deal is. You know the vibes.
So who you on the show?
I am running the show. I'm like the producer. I don't know. I run the ones and twos. I got a little mixer here. It's great. It's fantastic.
Oh, is that Daddy Linux?
It is.
Is my buddy
You
on
want
this
to
show?
know how we know?
Not
No
this week.
volume increase. Not this week.
Right. We were like,
He must be a bad.
Who you yelling at, boy?
right.
Call it bad game.
Right. Okay.
I come through this phone like boss dad. Don't play with
He's
me.
downstairs, but I'll talk to you later.
All right, we're gonna try.
Hey, you're on a live mic, so whatever you going to tell me, you may not want to tell me right now. Yeah, people can hear you.
Hey, people.
Oh my.
Hey, Father Linux.
Everybody says hi.
How's everybody doing?
Man, Linux.
How's everybody doing? He wants to know.
We good.
We doing all right.
doing well,
They're
sir.
doing pretty good. Sir,
sir.
there was a sir in there. They're very respectful.
Yeah.
Well, it's just another hard day at FedEx, so I kind of sound a little tired.
Me too.
They said they look. Everybody, look. We all work. We are all working folk. We all tired. We get it. We understand.
You understand? You understand, sir?
But look, people, y'all have yourself a good night, because this old man is about to go retire.
And you go and do that then. Go and get some rest. Thank you. Thank you for
We'll talk to
joining.
you all later.
All right. Take care.
Take care. I was like, you calling Danny Lennox right there in the middle of Thursday night football?
Are they still doing? Wait, the Super Bowl coming up. What football are they playing on the Thursday?
You ruined the joke, Major.
No, it's next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
No,
Next
next
Thursday.
Sunday. Next Sunday.
Oh,
that's
but
what
they
I
do the
was gonna
Super
say,
Bowl on Thursday now. I
Look, times are tough.
was like, dang.
This pandemic too much.
This pandemic throwing everybody for a loop.
Got
Look,
everybody
they
got
found
the
out
Super Bowls on Thursday.
Look, that
Not a
lawsuit.
panorama.
That lawsuit that's going around from that coach. Got them all fucked off.
For real.
But how's everybody doing today? How are you doing? How are you living? How are you feeling? Welcome, chat. Thank you all for joining. You found the one black streamer who is not on the Twitch front page below the fold. But that's okay. I appreciate y'all being here.
That section that's not even for 3 sections from now. Don't be messy. Don't be messy.
You taking over for me?
We 3 days in. 3 days in.
Look, I was streaming from my bed last night.
Listen, the way I see Anka had the setup for the stream for the bed stream, I'm like, how do I do that?
That's what I thought I was looking at, but it's because when I went to go host it, that looks like a bed. Like not that's not the angle I normally see. Question?
Answer?
I got to go. I can't. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna see myself out.
I was like, oh.
Anka said, "Here's how we about to do it today. Here's how we about to do it today."
And I sure was on my stream saying, if you ain't got pajamas on, get out. You can't stay.
I'm gonna introduce you to oh jeez, what's it? I cannot think of a name to save my life right now, but she is a local streamer.
Damaris?
No. She was also at the Twitch Raleigh event, but I'm blanking. Infamous Light. She does the pajama party. That is her. That is her streaming shtick.
Nice.
Not Anka doing the pajama jammy jam.
The pajama jammy jam.
Look. It's something gonna happen today. I don't know what it's gonna do, but we're gonna make it work. NDI came through.
I'm telling you, NDI is a wonderful technology. Again, if you are ever curious about how NDI works, this show is powered by NDI. It is the best. Oh, and I cannot.
The show is powered by NDI and our very high quality 4K black asses for the whole month of February and beyond.
So let's talk about Anka. Anka, how's your week been?
Well, y'all know, but
I mean, outside of that, we ain't gonna talk about that. Look, niggas about to get cut. That's it. Okay, move on. That's it.
But it's good. Other than that, it's been a good week. I was finally able to buy an autonomous chair thanks to support from my friends on stream.
Which one did you get?
The blue one, the Ergo Chair Pro.
Ooh, I got the Ergo Chair too.
Hey. I'm just excited because now I'm off out of this squeaky Walmart falling apart piece of crap, but it's fine.
Sure. Shout out to Autonomous, please support a brother. I'm just saying. Sister too. I'm saying.
Shout out to Sanzi because he was one of the ones that helped me, you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Let's go.
Come on, recognition. We see you out here, Saints.
Exactly.
We love to see it.
All of this is possible from support. Viewers like you.
Thank you.
How do y'all put up with me?
Ma'am. I mean, there have been times I've wanted to kick you out, but then again, too, Kev's been the latest. Made me watch damn Medea.
Look, I'm gonna throw Medea out there and everything.
Do you know she's getting there is a Netflix movie,
and I'm watching.
There's a new one. Wait, hold on. But here's the thing about this. Apparently, the budget that came in with that movie means that Medea actually gets a proper wig along with everyone else in the show, and I'm just like,
that's it. You know what?
The hairs are good. They're good hairs.
Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm just out. I can't. I just can't. I can't do this anymore.
No, we were about to be out here on that ride or die for that Decatur quick weave. Like, listen, the come up is real.
The Brazilian Yaki, the Brazilian Remy was nice. She went from the Cankalon to the Brazilian Remy.
Not the Neckalon. Like,
Look, my play sister is a
Oh my God.
hair braider, so I have definitely seen my fair share of Cankalon out here in these streets. So
Okay.
yeah,
I've sure seen a lot of them floating around the house after you're done too. Hate it.
Mhm.
Hate to see it.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
It's a mess to
Really?
clean up. Drew said, they got a budget?
Oh, they got money. They got money.
No, I
Which
don't
is
think it was they got
surprising.
money. I think it was Netflix going, we're happy to have you, but not like that.
Ooh.
Not like these.
Let's take you on a little shopping trip. Let's take you on a shopping trip. You got to get that together. Have you ever had a friend that you wanted to take to the club? It's just like, oh, girl, you're not going like that. We about to go out.
We gotta go to the mall real quick.
We're gonna touch up a few things because not like this.
No.
Not like these.
No.
Not like these.
You look like you're
Child.
about to go deliver a dissertation. No.
Be like, child, I look cute. You looked cute in Degrassi High. It has been a long time since then.
Yes. Plus.
The way I'm spread.
Malcolm, what else?
I'm so sorry.
What else?
What else? Taking my first piano lesson again on Saturday. So that's exciting. Out here musicking, you know. So yeah, that's all I got.
21 Jump Street, what's going on with you?
I don't know anything about that. This week has just been slowly trying to catch up on things. There's been a lot of planning and stuff. Work sent me like a plaque for an award that I got.
Hey.
What the award was, hey, you just worked here for a really long time. So I don't, so it's like, what am I doing with that? Then we got books. I got a whole bunch of new books this week because my work wanted to do a Black History Month thing, and I'm just like, okay, well, I mean, I got some like book suggestions for y'all, but how uncomfortable are we trying to make people? Is this like an educational moment that we need to handhold people through, or is this like for Black people?
All the way.
And they were just like, listen, if people are uncomfortable, they can be uncomfortable. That's all right. And I'm like, all right, bet. So the book that we got was this one. It's called Black is the Body: Stories from My Grandmother's Time, My Mother's Time, and My Time by Emily Bernard. Emily Bernard's over here on the cover. She Black, so like we're about to get into it.
Just in case
And
the blur was just in
in
the
case
way.
you couldn't tell.
She is Black.
She's Black.
I mean,
She's Black, y'all. She's Black, y'all. She's Black. She's Black, y'all.
I know how y'all like to act like people are ambiguous unless you can't see them. So
Moga's looking for a link.
if you would like a link, I am happy to provide it to you. Give me but the briefest of moments, and I will go ahead and get that. I ordered it from
educated and shit.
I got it from Amazon. It took 2 days to arrive here.
That prime shipping.
400 miles driving for work. Could be me.
Really, you don't do it every day.
I don't like to drive the whatever miles I drive to and from my office every day.
And not have.
The other thing is,
you better be getting mileage. I damn sure tell that.
Well,
I also read a passage from Toni Morrison. I found her whole speech, the one that a lot of people quote, where she says, the real the real kind of point of racism is distraction. Well, I found the whole speech online transcripted for free that just has like the whole thing that she said. Y'all, that speech will hurt your feelings. That transcript is like 40 pages, like not 40 pages, but like it was like minute 36 of this speech. And I have no idea how long that was. Like, y'all would enjoy it. It's a free PDF that y'all can get. I have a link for it. I will also get that if anybody is interested in having that. We read in this. Well, We are either reading or reading. We're either reading or reading people this month.
Sorry about that. I lost the light for a second.
And then we played Hollow Knight this week and did some more stuff with this DLC. And I think it's like the last section of that. So we got that going on.
Have they announced when Silk Song's coming out?
I'm pretty sure they did, but I honestly have no idea when. I'm just sitting here waiting for it to just drop and be like, "Oh my goodness, surprise!"
Oh no,
so that's
more Hollow Knight.
And then this, well, you know something? I'm going to save that part for the end of the show because Linux is going to ask me what I'm going to get into after the show, and I have to have something to tell y'all.
Kev!
Yes, sir.
What you got going on?
Two games have pretty much put my gamingness in a chokehold, and one of them is Monster Hunter Rise, and the other one is Spiritfarer. They are the basically two games that are like.
So Kevin is out here playing Monsters and Feelings.
Yeah, pretty much it. I'm like, I am culling monsters and resetting the ecosystem on one day, and then the next day I am like crying and sobbing as I'm hugging imaginary souled monsters.
So he goes and invades a monster's habitat, and then he's like, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
kill you, but I kind of did because I needed your parts for a new bow. My bad." But so yeah, I've been loving these games. I've been loving these two games. I've been playing a lot of those. Also, watching and or listening to my mom read a Sears Repairman, which that's always funny. Because apparently the Sears repair service is like, "Ayo, how about you pay us $70? You could do the extended warranty by paying us $70 a month, and when we arrive, you have to pay us a service call of $50." I was like, I'm like, is this crack in which you smoke? Cause y'all, the devil is a lie. I'll take that money and save it on the repair.
Is it crack?
In which you smoke? Yeah, because I'm like,
smoke crack.
Smoke crack. On that
Kevin said, in fact, the devil is a liar and his feet stink. We're not doing that today.
We're not finna do that.
Wow.
What we're not gonna do is, I would rather just pay you however much it costs to fix it, and then I never pay you again. That part. I'll just save the money.
Would you like to sub to my warranty?
Okay, so we know you signed up for this gym membership for $9 a month, but for an additional $250 a month, you can have a personal trainer. No, that's fine.
No, that's fine.
I'll YouTube it.
No, that's fine. I'll just
YouTube it.
I'll walk. I'll do the routines. I'll play Ring Fit. Thank you. So
no. That's fine. You can go.
You can go. That's fine. And so it's like, oh, our ice machine's broken. Yeah, it broke. It broke in like, quote unquote, broke in like November. And they were like, oh yeah, we could totally get that to you in January of January 2022 on the 20th. Luckily, the Lord is good, and our ice machine started working a day after that, and we were just like, well, they want to replace it. I mean, it's still under warranty, so let them. But we still technically, in their minds, don't have ice, and y'all playing with us. It's like, we have water. You telling us we don't have water. You telling us we don't have water, and we're going to have to fix the water. Meanwhile, we're sitting up here taking lavish baths, and y'all sitting up here like, y'all. But if we did not actually have water, we would be in a different way right now, except ice. So that's what I'm saying. Like, hey, yo, don't So it's like, yell at these companies. That's all. Respectfully yell at these companies. That's what we're about here. So that was that was also a thing, and like, and then being happy for everybody on the whole Black Excellence, and then also seeing what happening with that same Black Excellence, but then still happy about it, but still wanting Twitch to be like, I want you to kind of like drop your ice cream. That's what I want you to do. I want you to drop your ice cream in the sand and then have to get another ice cream and drop that ice cream in the sand. I want you to keep failing. Maybe if you keep tripping on your face, maybe you will actually change your shoes. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, they'll just get worse shoes.
Yeah, just get worse shoes and keep falling. And I'm like, it's only happening to you. You're taking the L's. Not everybody else. It's you. So, going with that, and it's the third. We're almost like a month. I think we're almost like a month of the Series S. Series S anniversary. And this is great. This is great. And also watching people, and also watching. I think it's also a part of our story that we'll be talking about, and I'll talk about it in greatest detail. But yeah, and that was it. That was it.
I mean, it's good that there are a majority of black faces in the carousel right now, but yeah. Oh, you know what? I've never actually scrolled down on one, I don't ever really go to Twitch's front page, so there's that part. But so yeah, like the few times I do, I very rarely scroll around because again, I assume that if you were highlighting black folk, you put them in the carousel at the top. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that would be normal, right?
You did think?
Yeah.
But no, that's not. This is the first time I've actually scrolled down to say, oh, this is where they're hiding us. Okay.
I was so confused because I was looking for my sister, right? Because I was going to take a screenshot and show her, like, you on the front page. And I was like, I kept scrolling. I was like, you know what? Something right.
Also, for there to be 1,300 people that they chose, why do I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 people?
Yeah.
They're just so we could show. I'm going to show this, and I know I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. Couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to streaming section. So here we are.
Also, can I just point out that wasn't there the first day of February? This wasn't here the first day of February. I looked for it.
Wait, what is here?
The
Celebrate Black Brilliance section.
That was not there the first day of February.
When you say it was not there, do you mean it was not there or it was not visible where you are?
Like, I scrolled down on the front page and I could not find it. Maybe, I don't know if it just hadn't updated, but it was pretty late in the evening. But I don't know. I don't know if anybody else.
The fact that I had to still scroll to even find the section, period.
Yeah.
I was confused.
Because I thought it was like up under the carousel, but then like it's like on front page, up under the carousel, and then it's that, and then they'll be like.
Also, like basically, I feel like and again, not to take away from some of the people here, but there are some people who are listed here who are also in the carousel. If you were trying to highlight as many black people as possible, wouldn't you take the people who are in the carousel out of the bottom section and maybe put more people? Because again, I feel like there are more than 12 that are streaming currently.
Yeah. I mean, 1,300. If we want to be as direct as possible, would anyone care to explain for me why on all the carousels and things, including the front page carousels, we didn't just go, hey, listen, it's Black History Month. We're just going to put black people up here, and y'all are going to have to deal with that. Y'all going to be all right. Y'all are going to be all right. Every single one of y'all out here, I'm pretty sure your contract don't guarantee you front page time on a daily. It's fine if y'all don't have that for 30 days because y'all have like 200,000 subscribers. Please shut up.
Still gonna have your numbers. Still gonna have your CCV and your SEO, and you're gonna have all that stuff. But hey, it's cool. y'all gonna be fine for a while.
People are listen, Ronan, hear me out here. People are gonna have to learn how to deal with us asking for things.
Mm-hmm.
Because they say we don't.
Because the thing is, because here's the kicker, right? People would be like, well, I mean, you're asking for effort and that's a lot to ask. But then if we don't ask, well, y'all don't have stuff because y'all don't ask for stuff and y'all don't put in the work and y'all don't promo and all of this other stuff. Well, okay, well, what is the truth in this situation?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to know. The Lord would like to know. 4C, Jesus Christ would like to know what is happening out here.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows at this point.
Sin, I'm writing that down.
Now, not me sitting out here and also looking at this in light of the following. Well, we didn't want to make you hyper visible because the last time we did that, there was a concern about hate rates and stuff. Y'all didn't feel like doing anything about your fucking moderation tools or
Also-
enforcing your platform policies. You
Also,
raggedy
who was
bitch.
being hyper visible at that point? They were finding people just to find them.
It was like the purge.
People were searching through tags and being like, "Oh, you
Yes.
have a black tag. Hi, we're up here." It sounds like
That wasn't the problem. That was
Like,
nowhere
Major-
near the problem.
Nowhere near the problem. And yet,
Major is out here just being like, you are giving absolutely nothing that this was supposed to give, and I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
And correct. See, y'all don't want me to get into this today. Y'all don't. What y'all want me to do is to sit here and be calm and drink my
No,
drink my drink here
No.
and eat my pizza.
No.
Y'all
I don't want
this
any of
today.
that. I don't want any of that. I want
Y'all-
the former.
I am trying not to choose violence this month, but
Says who?
I'm going to
Why?
tell you this.
Why? Who is telling you not to choose violence?
Open.
I'm telling me not to choose violence because I opened an
I didn't-
article today.
I didn't tell
Major.
you that.
Let me tell Chad a story.
Go, please.
Let me tell Chad a story.
Go-
Let
go
me tell
ahead.
y'all a story over here, Tech Talk crew. I on the first day of February, I opened mine eyes and logged onto Twitter.com, wherein I found an article where some person writing an article was very, very, very offended that someone called them a honky on Twitter for not knowing what the acronym HBCU meant.
Thank you for tuning in to Tech Talk Thursday. We're out. Just
And they were just like, well, how can all of these people who say that they want these rights and things be out here and then get upset and tell people to Google when they say, I don't know what all these acronyms mean, because people are just like, Google is free and it took you like 39 seconds. And it's one of those, thank you for the self-report that you haven't talked to a single black person in your life whatsoever. But aside from that, right? You took a whole article to talk about your feelings because someone said basically you're a fucking bonehead for not knowing things that are really easy to know. And you made the whole point about how people don't want to kindly and patiently explain to you for the 100th time what things mean, or, oh, well, you shouldn't use acronyms. You should write historically black colleges and universities every time you want to mention this, because people don't know what those acronyms mean. Bitch, people don't read. First thing. Second thing.
Google and Bing.
Second thing.
Google.
People are just like, then
Hold on.
I want you to do that, but then have like a little sparkle sound effect at the end as an announcement by Kevin.
Yep.
But
Yep.
right, so it was sitting there, right? That there was that part of the article.
I
But
mean,
as it continued,
excuse me.
Continued.
Excuse-
Yes, I see you in the back there. Yes.
Ask Jeeves is still a fucking thing.
Mm-hmm. So there's a song that I love by a creator, a TikTok creator.
Oh wait. Mm-hmm.
And the song is called Why Money Ain't Free. It's like, why money ain't free? Why can't you just give it to me? That part. So I want to take the remix and be like, why people can't read? Why people can't fucking read? I
Okay.
don't want to work with nobody.
I tried Alta.
just eat the good.
I tried Alta Vista, but it rerouted to Yahoo. I forgot Yahoo had a search engine too.
Right. Yes.
So
yeah.
wait, I need to. So let us continue
You
from
know,
that
we
part.
only heard half of that.
Then
Exactly.
they said, all of these young millennials and whatnot always want everything handed to them. They don't want to have to fight with people. And when they say having to fight with people, they're just like, y'all don't want to sit down and have to have the conversation where you have to explain things to people a whole bunch of times about things like queer issues, trans issues, why they need to respect your pronouns, why misogyny is a bad idea, and all of this other stuff. And I'm just sitting here and I'm like, you know what the really wildly obtuse thing is? You would know the answer to any of those questions if you went outside or if you talked to another person outside of your circles or your bubble or anything else, or if you spend any time on Twitter or the way that you say you do. You took the time to write 500 words for this Medium article instead of being like, something, maybe that hurt my little fees, but I could learn from this and probably do better. And you don't want to do that. Y'all, can we talk about the inherent white supremacy and privilege in being able to say something like, because this is exactly what that whole article took 500 plus words to say. Maybe if you spoke to me in a way that I was more comfortable with, I would be willing to hear you and maybe not be racist, maybe not oppress you. Not here, not in 2022. Because y'all said the same thing in 2014 in Ferguson. Y'all said the same thing in 2016 while y'all voted for the papaya in chief. Then you came over here back in 2021. And when people said these are the reasons and the issues and the concerns and the causes and all that other stuff, y'all ignored that too. Y'all ignored everybody in 2020. You ignored us in 2021. As a matter of fact, right now, in the time that article is written, there are people burning books that Black people have written about racism. And there are people banning books from schools. The book burnings are happening. That is happening now, right? Yep. Books are being banned. They are passing laws that says you are not allowed to talk about race in a way that hurts white people's feelings. And on the first day of Black History Month, after all of that news, this person writes this article. Wherever you are, I hope you are miserable. I hope every piece of chicken or waffle you eat is soggy. I hope you step on Legos. I hope you trip over branches and bricks. I hope ants are always in your house.
Hope you always.
Do you think that may be why they're doing this in the first place? Because all of that already is happening. You can't say anything worse. It's already happening.
It's happening.
I something. Can't get rid of them. Actually, if you want me to be real about it, what I wish more than anything is that anybody who took the time to write all of those words had to experience for one day even half of what we do, and they'd be like, First thing, cancel culture. That would be like another 30-minute rant, but the 30-second version is there's a difference between people looking at what you don't like, looking at you and telling their friends and their neighbors like everybody else does, saying, oh, we don't fuck with these people because they're problematic or causing issues. And then this whole thing that y'all call cancel culture, which is people being like, if y'all are going to behave the way that you're going to behave, then maybe you shouldn't have the jobs and power and position and privilege that you have. Y'all don't like being held accountable for anything, including even using the 1 or 2 seasonings you have in your seasoning cabinet. And when y'all come from a culture that tells me garlic and salt are too spicy, I really don't have anything to add for that, or I don't see this as a thing that should be seriously considered in terms of your opinion on society, policy, politics, any of that stuff. I don't.
Do we not remember the 1400s? They were looking for spice and they still couldn't find it.
They were killing people for nutmeg, and
they still couldn't find it. This ain't it. Oh, this ain't it. Damn.
Okay, Linux. No. We're not gonna do this. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I saved that for Columbus Day. My bad. I'm sorry, Indigenous Peoples Day.
First thing. Well, you're right, but also first thing, if we're being super real about it, those people didn't have a problem with finding spices. They had a problem with finding whole countries. How the fuck do you end up in South America and go, or like end up anywhere on the continent of North America that we're on and go, Indians. Bitch, you went 5,800 miles in the wrong direction, and then you decide that you want to name things. I hate y'all.
It's like I went east. We usually go east, but what if we went west?
We can get there faster.
We can get there faster.
The sneak attack.
Mm-hmm. The levels. The absolute understand.
Got you. Who the fuck are you?
West Indies.
How do you land on what will eventually be called Jamaica and it's India?
Well, this was supposed to be India, but we're not in India. We're real far west of India. What if we call this West India? I hate it.
No, just no.
Mm-hmm. Just know is always the answer. But yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. No, Ruin, no.
Hey yo.
No, Ruin, no.
Don't do that to you, Sarah.
It already happened.
Like, Sin's out.
I had to go. No.
Sin's like, I am done. Sin's like, I'm out.
No. Not
like these.
Not these. Not
like
these.
Let's all have a moment of silence for Ruin's taste buds.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
No, they need.
Hold on, I gotta turn the music off too. I gotta turn the music off for this one.
They need to have a moment of silence for someone's taste buds, but they're not ruins.
In the arms of the angel. No, I got
Send Sarah McLachlan to the cookout.
I got you. Day after day. It's like
Okay, everybody in chat, if you are not tweeting about this show being live on the fucking air right now for all of this comedy gold, I'm personally just going to be mad now. Y'all, let this show not be the best kept secret, please.
Major, please. I need you to do something with this marker command, please. I'm begging you.
Got it. Every time you type it, I'm gonna tap my foot on this awesome Elgato Stream Deck pedal. Mm-hmm. I think they may be back in stock now for those who are looking.
Mm-hmm. It had to be like the 50, the 55. I mean, the 50, 52 mark.
I love how we are all, taking note of this. Mm-hmm. Just in the event that this pedal did not work.
Mm-hmm. You're like,
somewhere.
Thank you, Ruin, for also marking. It does nothing, but sure, thanks.
I need you to do that, Major.
I don't know how to do it with the bot that I have right now.
Mark.
What bot do you use?
Phantom bot.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, I don't want to get burned by anybody else, so I roll my own. So this is what happens. You know what I mean? Hey, look, I like open source shit, but sure, it comes with some things you don't. It does not come with things that you want.
Okay, so the other thing, there's a marker command in Nightbot. That's what I use for this. There's a marker command.
Does /marker work?
I don't know if /marker works.
Yes, actually, it does.
You can always use
/marker. You're a mod. You should be able to do it. The potato? How? Was it a potato chip? Was it like a ranch potato chip?
No, I don't get. You literally have to put things that come with their own moisture into. You know what? No, we're done. That topic is over. Next.
Apparently this hodgepodge. Yeah, this hodgepodge was what happened to me this week because I did nothing other than. Just chill, apparently.
Apparently, I'm not allowed to create stream markers, so you're gonna have to get on that.
Fuck. Well, I mean, again, if you put in marker in chat, I will see it, and then we'll do the appropriate things on my end to make the clip. So,
okay. Yeah, right. All of that to say, I got a whole bunch of books to read because I started asking people at work about, if I may. Having to take like a real moment to go, well, we want to do like some events for Black History Month or whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, who are y'all doing this for? Who's the target? Who's the audience? What are our goals? What's going to happen after February ends? It's the fact that I now have gotten to a point that those questions just roll off the tongue whenever someone says, hey, we want to do anything related to like marginalized groups. And I'm like, these main three questions: who is the audience? Are we doing this to like educate and stuff? Is this for the allies, or are we actually doing this for the people? Who's at the center of all of this effort? I need to know, because my suggestions for what y'all need to be looking at and reading will change for you. Because, you know, it's basically me being able to talk to people at a collegiate level versus having to like adorably walk down the hall with somebody down the second grade corridor and making sure they don't get lost or that they don't hide in the bathroom for the whole class period, because we have to explain basic concepts to them. Like, people who look different from you in this country get treated poorly often for no reason. And yes, sometimes unintentionally, that includes you. But I digress. We have articles this week.
We do. But and again, I want to say that this week I feel like it is a NFT clapback appreciation show.
Mm-hmm.
As much as it seems like we could collapse, I said no, we need to highlight every time in which an NFT has failed, because we have to normalize the failure of NFTs. But we will get to that a little bit later. But first, I want to point out how the White House is getting behind a banana and says Apple needs to split some shit up. Just, you're getting too big, you're getting too powerful. No.
The amount of effort you put in to make that one statement, Major, I am impressed.
Also, I want to say that I'm impressed because apparently Tim Sweeney, the CEO of Epic, I do not know how true this is because it is not a verified account on Twitter, but apparently it is the same Twitter account that has been tweeting shit about this about Apple and Epic, and apparently a lot of other news sources, including 9to5Mac, have been using those tweets as Tim Sweeney talking about things. Liked what I had to say about this article. So I'm deeply touched, deeply moved. People are noticing, the hot takes and topics that I share on social media.
Mm-hmm. As they should.
Thank you.
As they should.
Okay, but then if they notice it and admire, they need to run you money.
You're right. But look, I'm at a point, and again, it's the thing of, I want to create a series called "It's Not Really a Flex, It's Really a Call for Help." Well, I'm going to say this: it's not meant to be a flex, but possibly a call for help. I'm okay. I don't need them to run me the money. Just notice me.
Mm-hmm.
That could be a problem if I need validation from people and not their money. But hey, this is where I am. Major was like famous for 10 seconds. Hey, they still liking my shit on TikTok though. I'm just saying. I'm funny enough for the like, but not cute enough for the follow. I finally get that now. Speaking of more antitrust legislation, speaking of Apple and antitrust, Apple is urging U.S. lawmakers against a bill to allow iOS apps outside of the App Store, which I think Ruin shared earlier today, like just before the show started, that apparently the bill passed through the Senate. So Apple spent all that money and all that ink and all that email for shit. Of course, we talked about this before. Addison had so generously pointed it out to me, but I did want to highlight the fact that before, when Apple was lobbying Congress to say, hey, please don't do this because, security and people could download malware. Oh my goodness. They finally, in this article, mentioned one thing that I felt like, okay, you know what? You might have a point, Apple. Right. And what they were saying is if there are apps that are allowed to be sideloaded into iOS and iPadOS, that it will go around their checks to say, hey, you know, there could be people who are making apps like Facebook where they don't have to worry about app transparency anymore. That way Facebook can start collecting data again that they can't collect, because as we'll get into it a little bit later, yeah, Apple putting that protection in place cost Facebook, or I'm sorry, Meta, a shit ton of money this year.
Not that you know something. I'm gonna wait for that article to come up.
So yeah, Apple was still trying to stop it from going. They actually, again, had some legitimate concerns, but it's still not enough for me to say, yeah, no, you really think that people are fucking idiots. It's also a thing too, is like, well, if you don't want people to, you know, collect that data, maybe you should kind of make it to where the phone itself doesn't provide that information, period.
That part.
Lock those. I mean, I don't know. Lock the APIs behind your app store if you really want to do that. If that really is concerning to you.
Yep.
But, you know, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Apple isn't 100% wrong, but they're more wrong than right in this scenario.
Don't just lock it down. You know, make people jump through hoops. That's it. I'm gonna quickly mention this one. Hey, just be careful when you're going to sites. Apparently hackers have gotten really good even with two-factor authentication spoofing, to where if you were to log into a site, they can send you an SMS text message and then help you log in, making you think you signed into a secure site. So even if you are at a site with 2FA, please be careful. But now that I mentioned 2FA, I do want to, again, point out one of our commandments for the show. Two-factor all your things.
All of them.
All of them.
And an addendum, if you have the ability to use the Authenticator app.
Yeah, do not use SMS.
No.
That is also a no-no. You can avoid this problem if they have the option to not have SMS authentication.
Yeah. Some places are just hard-headed when it comes to that, and be like, you gonna use SMS. And I'm like
my bank.
Yeah,
like my bank.
But like that should be one of the more secure places. Why are we still using SMS for our finances?
And as Anka will probably learn when she starts working for GSS, those are some of the motherfuckers who had to have 100% uptime and have to have support right the fucking now for them to be so fucking behind the times. just so we're clear too, Chase is what made me quit Pivotal. Chase Bank is what made me quit Pivotal. I was fucking tired of that fucking bank. I will never, ever, ever use Chase for any fucking thing and if I can help it.
Get back together.
Yeah, Ruin, they're so backwards. Like,
in more devastating news, apparently there are modders out there who are disabling speakers in AirTags and then selling them. And they're like, oh, we had nothing but good intentions. We didn't know that people would buy this for stalking. No, who would dare do that?
Oh my gosh. You don't say.
It's the flowers and tubes at gas stations. Or don't take this flower out of this tube and use it to inhale drugs with it.
Don't do that. Never that.
So yeah, please. Again, be fucking careful. Be mindful of wherever you are. It is sad. Now, and again, I will point this out too, because again, and we'll say this in defense of Apple. A lot of people are harping on fucking Apple for this shit, for the AirTags. When there were other trackers out there that did not have any of this. The only reason why we're talking about Apple is because Apple will tell people. Y'all is like, oh no, the AirTags are unsafe. Motherfucker, I have a tile and I do not get notified if a tile is near me. If I don't have the tile app, I don't know if there is somebody tracking me.
That part.
Hey, we got subs going out. Hey.
Ow.
Ew.
So yeah, like again, please be wary of stuff like this here with the AirTags. But again, yeah, look, I'm sorry. Like, people gotta cut Apple a break on this because they at least told your ass. The only reason why y'all talking about it is because they told you.
True.
From the beginning. People were asking and wondering this shit when they announced it, and then immediately looked at Tile and said, wait, Tile doesn't do any of that. And then they partnered with Amazon, so you don't even need a phone, period, for people to be tracking. And now Tile has been bought by Life 360, which apparently is selling location data.
Ooh.
But yeah, y'all keep being bad about these AirTags, though.
All up in here with Google and stuff.
Meta! We are finally in the meta section. And Meta's not doing too good financially.
Gasp.
Because they can't track iOS users.
Gasp.
Gasp.
Gasp in Spanish.
Oh, sorry. Wait, this is the wrong one. This one's the one about, hey, Meta's hemorrhaging employees because they're focusing on the metaverse and people at Meta don't give a shit about the fucking metaverse.
Again. Gasp.
So some of them are going to places like Apple, where, you know, Apple is losing employees because they want to work in the metaverse and they're going to Meta. So they're having a nice little exchange of employees. I thought that
they thought they was doing something.
I thought that was funny, but no, we're really here though. Yeah, Facebook or Meta is kind of, you know, losing some money because they can't track and sell ads to iOS users because guess what? People don't like to be fucking tracked and sold to.
That's right.
Who knew?
What? Are you kidding me?
I wish I was. I really do wish I was, but no.
Gee, I want to be tracked and sold.
Shocking news.
I was like, why does real life always smack like a rejected episode of Black Mirror?
Right.
It's because they keep trying to implement the episodes in real life and seeing if we'll notice the difference.
And yet we know the difference because we watch Black Mirror.
Yeah, they ran out of Onion articles and was like, what if we did Black Mirror instead?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Crazy.
Ruin, why would you not want to laugh at Meta stock dropping? I don't understand.
No, trust me.
I don't understand.
When we talk about corporations, we point and laugh at corporations because that is what we do.
I mean,
And now
it's unfortunate for the employees' stock options, sure, but they're still being compensated fairly well.
I was about to say, aren't they like literally paying people to be like, if you don't want to do this, then that's fine. We're going to pay you money to leave so that we can hire people who want to do things. And I'm just like, run me my check so I can go.
Give me my coins.
And no, not Bitcoin. I actually want U.S. currency.
Are you sure you don't want to just like elevate yourself to the next level? You can elevate my bank account and I can move.
Well, I would like getting gold bullion. Please.
Because the way that they said to some of these people, we're about to give you your year's worth of salary today. If I got the amount of money I got paid for a year all at one time, bitch.
Welcome to Major's house. Is a physical location.
Mm-hmm.
Where the money reside, 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 where the money. Yes.
Let's see what else
Can I get an exclamation point marker, please? Thank you.
Yeah, that's Anka Park.
Oh my god.
Anka got the Post-it note ready. Run it back.
Speaking of tracking things, your graphics card could be telling people what you're looking at on the internet.
Oh Lord.
I would.
Your what?
Your graphics card.
You mean the thing that's attached to the computer that does all the processing for the things I look at on the internet?
Don, I'm gonna have to call
Yes.
Oh Lord. I'm gonna have to call you back.
So apparently, you can act. So, let's see here. So, some researchers use WebGL to target the GPU shaders with a sequence of drawing operations that are designed to be sensitive to differences across individual EUs. The resulting vector called a trace contains a sequence of timing measurements that teams have generated. So apparently, the shaders that are being used on your GPU are unique enough to sit there and say, I've seen that GPU before. I'm going to add this to the tally. And this one over here. And this one over here. Okay. I think I know what this GPU might like. So next time I see this GPU, you know what I'm saying? Might have to sell them some bed sheets and some toothpaste.
Okay. Y'all are gonna have to. Okay. Fellow tech heads, y'all are just gonna have to color me very unimpressed with this. Mostly because your computer has a MAC address. Like, how many other it's just one of those. Hey, you have like things that are individually traceable on your computer. Yes, we do.
It's like, damn. it's like that one. It's like that one hacker to be like, I can hack, I can locate, but I want to go beyond. It's like literally like my man went to UA and it's like go beyond plus ultra, and I'm like, bruh, like
Literally.
who did you learn how to hack from? All Might? Jesus Christ!
These people are hacking. These people are hacking me. Grandma, you literally clicked on the link in the email that you weren't supposed to. That's why they know these things. Like, they're hacking.
They can see me. They can see me because I can see me too. I'm on the TV, baby. I'm on the TV, baby. They can see me.
I need you to say no the next time the location services comes up.
No.
But they can see me. I can see me. I'm on the TV. Does that mean they can see me on my bloomers?
Hell no.
Y'all got
No.
See, the thing is, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about this, and I'm like, y'all are reporting this like it was scandal on the level of, what was it, the Connect or whatever? I can't remember what it was, that they had like some attachment or whatever that you were playing, like, that you...
Yeah, it was the Connect, yeah.
That it was kind of like, it could listen to things when you weren't playing games and things, and people were just like...
Oops, sorry. Moving my mic. Let me mute. What really gets me, though, a lot of people talking about, yeah, like the Alexa and the Google Assistant, they're all listening. Say, yeah, okay, yes, they are. Yes. Not gonna fight you on that, but it does not send that shit anywhere until you say the phrase that pays.
Mm-hmm. The phrase that pays.
Now, again, not to say that there aren't false positives, and it will send anything that it thought it heard after, whatever the phrase was.
Right.
But if you were not saying anything remotely like whatever the Echo's, Google's, or Apple's phrase is, it's not sending things anywhere.
Not on its own.
And that's what baffles me with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I will get and it's a thing of I remember back in the day with Android, you could change the phrase.
Right.
I think before they went to I think when it was OKG as opposed to whatever the Google Assistant is.
Right.
But if I sneeze, it will say I'm listening.
Like, I'm listening. No, you're not.
But it's the thing. Like, it'd be nice if you could change the phrase to like that would trigger it to something that you would normally not say in everyday conversation. Now, if we want to talk about, Apple's friend there, and I'm refusing to talk. One, because it will trigger it, but two, because of the fact that I have a HomePod Mini in my office. If I am talking to my phone, which is sitting right here, my HomePod in my office, several feet away in another room, would be like, "Huh? What did you say?
What did
you? No, Uncle. Uncle.
What did you say?
Stop it!" That's been the other phrase. That's actually been the running phrase up until tonight. What did you say?
But first you gotta go, what did you say?
What did he say?
But yeah, like my HomePod will start answering. I have it's a thing. Like again, my phone's right here, but at the end of all of that, I am shouting across my room to a HomePod that may or may not be able to hear me. It does not make sense to me. I do not like it, but this is the fucking world that I live in apparently, because my iPhone thinks that I am in the same room as it, and I would rather talk to the HomePods. No, we are in two different rooms. I need you to respect that.
Right.
And what the fuck is happening in Discord? But yes, why? I'm trying to have a show here, people. Fuck, just professionalism, please.
Oh, okay. You want professional? You know something? I got something. I got something for you.
So in case people weren't paying attention, Joni Mitchell along with Neil Young have left Spotify because Spotify decided, you know what? We paid for this misinformation and we care to keep it. Last week, Young was unhappy with Spotify allowing Joe Rogan to use his Spotify hosted podcast to promote COVID-19 hoaxes. He posted a since-deleted letter to his management team and record label demanding that they remove his music from Spotify. Quote, "I am doing this because Spotify is spreading fake information about vaccines, potentially causing death to those who believe the disinformation being spread by them," end quote. Since then, Joni Mitchell has done the same. Quote, I've decided to remove all of my music from Spotify. Irresponsible people are spreading lies that are costing people their lives. I stand in solidarity with Neil Young and the global scientific and medical communities on this issue, end quote. Mm-hmm. And then Joe Rogan showed up.
Yep.
And mansplained, just like he always does.
Yep.
Pretty much saying like, you know what? Look, I like to hear both sides, but I get it. Sometimes I bring people on my show that, maybe spout some shit. And, I'm just saying you got to do your research.
Mm.
But look, I'm trying to make it better because I'm bringing in people who are pro-vaccine to talk about the vaccine so we can do our research. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because again, my show is the Joe Rogan Experience. I know about all the experiences, like the black experience. I'm like the pro at that. If I may have hurt somebody, maybe I apologize, but you know what I'm saying. You just do your research on apologies.
There are many times when you want to have a clear, open dialogue and discussion about things. And then there are times when it's just like, yeah, no, I think I don't need to hear shenanigans from tomfoolery. Mm-hmm. And I think I just want to hear from the smarter, more well-informed people in the room, instead of just somebody who is a podiatrist who has an idea about study of viruses, or a dentist who has, or
A fake dental license?
fake dental license, whatever. They did a correspondence course and became a dentist, but doesn't do any dentistry.
The family, created a board to approve him.
Yeah. So basically, typically what I don't like to listen to is people who stayed at a Holiday Inn and decided that they were going to be like, hey, yo, I know about viruses now, and the vaccine is suspect because rNDNA and riboflavin and niacin 12, and I'm like, I think I need you to just stop talking and stay in your lane. I think that's really the best thing. And I don't really need to have a conversation with you because I feel my intelligence slipping every time you say something, because you're not making no damn
You don't
sense.
have enough bugs in your diet. That's what it is.
Mhm.
You
Okay,
need enough
so-
scorpions and cockroaches.
Right.
Can I just go ahead and say that at this point, it's one of those, well, I want to hear both sides of this. Okay, well, here's the problem. The other side that you can hear from is dropping in hundreds of thousands of people at this point, and in some cases, overall, in thousands of people per day. So there are people dead behind the thing, while you treat it like a kind of an academic thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you have either people who are, let's do the things that we need to do, like quarantining, vaccinating, making sure that we have masks on and everything else like that so we can get over this, and people who are in full support of eugenics. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. We're going to call that what it is. Because the other side of the argument is, well, people who are going to catch it are going to catch it, and if they die, then they die.
Also, the
Eugenics-
director of the CDC.
And yet, y'all dying. It's like literally the people who are
My
like
favorite-
saying,
I
the
read
weak
one
will get
article
it,
about...
So you weak then. Okay.
No, like I was sitting here like looking at this, and I read an article that was talking about this whole thing. One of the discussion was, I don't know why y'all are telling people to get vaccines instead of just addressing their baseline health. My good bitch, the Omicron Delta sorority of this virus does not care about how many push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, miles ran, or anything else you have under your belt. It will kill you. The fittest person I know almost dropped dead in the parking lot on wave 1. Stop fucking around.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Omicron catching everybody out here in these streets.
Catching them slacking.
Mm-hmm. Catching them slacking out here.
Like, y'all slacking, but the thing is, y'all slacking, and you got people who aren't slacking also fucked up out here.
Right.
People who have stayed in the house, and the only thing that they put their hand out to do is get the mail and get their Amazon package and grocery deliveries. And y'all still getting people sick out here. We need to talk about that part, and in addition to everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Let's.
we got a couple of things. On the one hand, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop looking at people and deciding to, I think it's in the year of 2022, we can just let fat phobia go, okay? If y'all see people out here fat in these streets, I'm gonna need y'all to just go ahead and let them be that way and stop doing this thing of, this wouldn't happen to you. You wouldn't have this issue, or this issue if you weighed X amount of pounds, or if you ate exactly what what people ate in 500 BC. I need y'all to shut up forever about that.
Plus
that
the fact,
Never.
I'm sorry.
No, continue.
No, I'm just saying. Plus the fact at that time they had to chase down their food to eat it, so they were more hungry when they started than when they finished. So
I'm just saying,
you ain't got to run down and chase a packet of chicken breasts You just take your ass to Kroger and get it. So leave people alone and let people be fat in peace. Just let people be chunky in peace. You know?
People have been all kinds of sizes, including fat forever. Shut up. So, like, that's a thing.
Yeah, and maybe talking about people's size is not as helpful as you think it is. It's like princess. It's like princess bride. It's like princess bride. That word, I don't think it means what you think it means. Like,
like decentralized.
Yeah. So I think you just need to let.
It's later, Marcus. It's later. It's later.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? It is decentralized. We just have like one major ledger that, you know what? I'm going to leave that for later.
Later.
We'll leave that for later. Later.
Speaking of later, so we can get to that point, we gotta run an ad.
We gotta run an ad.
So you don't miss that way you don't miss any amazing content. Hey, shout out to Dipped for joining. Hey, shout out to that Mex guitar guy for following. Really do appreciate it. But yes, this is Tech Talk Thursdays with Kevin, Kev, Sintiac, and the GOAT Idios and Anka. Taking you through these spicy tech, gaming, and streaming nugs, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. Stay tuned.
Thank you for tuning in to Tech Talk Thursdays. Glad you're here. I need to come up with something else to say.
By the way, Major, we forgot to mention one other thing that I would like to mention about this whole Spotify bit.
Well, it could be spicy stuff. You got 20 seconds to say it.
Okay. No, I mean, I want to say that when we're back from commercial.
Before we get there,
seconds or less.
Before we get there, hey, if you are listening to the show on YouTube or on podcast, hey, come live, twitch.tv/Major Linux, where we do the damn thing live. Hey, and we're back. Thank you so much for waiting. Hey, if you have not already, and I know it's so gauche, it's so taboo to ask for money, but hey, if you subbed to the channel, you won't have to see the ads. But that's all I'm going to say about that. I prefer to provide the content ad free, but hey, Twitch won't let me be great. They talk about black excellence, but they run these fucking ads. So I mean,
we're gonna hear
3/4 down this page, but it's fine.
Child, don't do that. Go ahead and just find Major's actual PayPal, Ko-fi, or whatever, and just send money over there. They don't need any more money than they got.
But it doesn't get rid of the ads. But okay, I get what you're saying. Not to dismiss it, but it doesn't get rid of the ads.
I know that, something, I'll talk about the whole thing. Something, this is a very good segue into the thing I was going to say before we moved into our next article, which is the following. When they went to Spotify CEO, was kind of like, yo, what's up with this? They were just like, listen, people just say offensive things sometimes, and I don't necessarily agree with everything that Joe Rogan says, but listen, he makes us a lot of money.
Yeah. But didn't they lose more money with canceled subscriptions than they would have if they just dropped?
He makes us a lot of money.
But they lost,
so we can't just not have them. And when I say that he makes us a lot of money, also implied here, they spent a lot of money to make him exclusive to Spotify.
But they lost that money. They lost it in lost subscriptions. And then made it very difficult for people to unsubscribe to Spotify Premium or whatever the fuck it is. Luckily, they did not catch me. They didn't catch me because I unsubscribed before everybody caught on to that shit. I'm back on YouTube Music, baby. And also, I do want to point out, just for clarity's sake, and I tweeted about this around the time, when Neil Young dropped, but before Joni Mitchell did. This show is on Anchor, which is owned by Spotify. There is a video portion of this show that is only on Spotify because, no other platform does it like that, or I don't think does it at all. And like I mentioned before, hey, this is Anchor is a free platform for me to put the show on that does not require me to put up money to sit there and stand up servers and build up my own because your boy can. But if I were to do that, it causes a service disruption for everybody else. And especially having to do all that manually, trying to navigate where the show was and then having to plug that all in manually. So again, this show is on Anchor, which is a Spotify product. But it's not like I'm making any money from it. I probably, at this point, won't take any money from them. It is just a means to an end for me in this show. Just because it's a thing of like, and I'm pretty sure it didn't have to be said, but just in case it does, this show being on Spotify, using its platform to be hosted, is not an implicit endorsement of me, of Spotify. It's just that it's the easiest route for me to go right now. It is the cheapest, the freest route for me to go right now.
Okay, so poor Major. Listen, Major, you were in the middle of all of that. Let me just go ahead and say this. The amount of times that we spend dragging Twitch and we're still on this platform, I think we get it.
Look, again, it's a new thing. It's a new thing. I just want to put it out there.
We're not IGN. We're not IGN Major. We're not Polygon. We're not The Verge. We basically say we don't have to like hold up to it. I love the fact that you did, but you don't, and it's cool. It's fine.
Still.
Major's like, but the integrity though.
Yes,
the integrity though. The fact that Major's like, yo, the integrity.
It's the fact that it's the fact that I could see somebody into the, but because this actually happened before.
But you have a critique of society, but you participate in society also. How interesting. Also, I am very intelligent.
See, yes, that's happened to me before. It is like, not again.
You throw that, so you have that trap card ready.
Always.
Down to
I keep that thing on me. I keep that thing on me.
Integrity shield. Like. Montacado.
Trap card.
There you go.
Oh my god. Hey, exploit time. Hey, if you are also not a part of the Discord, you should definitely be on there. We do share a lot of information, a lot of news that does not get put on the show, whether if it's being cut or if it's, because it may be a little, what I feel may be a little bit too high level. No offense to Ruin, who does submit a lot of shit between Ruin, Young, and Tycho. And hey, Sinzak also joined the fray this week. Really happy that he beat me to one article because it was posted in Europe and I hadn't woken up yet.
Major, I be wanting to find articles, but I feel like by the time I get to it, you already know about everything.
I work and I sleep, so again, Ruin, Young, and Tycho beat me to it. Also, again, it's that thing of if you see something interesting that you would like to be talked about and covered, if you put it there, I will see it and then make sure it gets put in. And yes, Ruin is single-handedly rebuilding my making me rebuild my Discord server. This is one of the, so I mentioned that because of the fact that we do have an exploits channel in there now, mainly because between Ruin and Young, I believe they both are sharing high level exploits that are happening kind of within the server world, within the enterprise world. So I don't share those, but I included this one because this one affects everybody with a computer that they bought probably within the past 10, 15 years.
Oh my.
Intel, AMD, Microsoft, and others could be at risk if a UEFI flaw is left unpatched. So apparently, researchers at Binary, a firmware protection company that looks into software vulnerabilities, has just found a major flaw in the inside H2O UEFI firmware that could also attack admin privilege. It could allow remote attackers admin privileges through the interface. For those who do not know what UEFI is, when you want to install Windows and you hit that F2, F1, delete, F12, whatever button you ever need to get to that little thing we used to call BIOS. Mm-hmm. And now you got a key, you can use a keyboard and a mouse and everything's all graphically cool and shit.
Oh, amazing.
That's what the UEFI is. I actually used to work on that at IBM a few years ago when I was an intern for them, which was really cool when they implemented it. I saw the beta shit. And it definitely did not look as cool as it does now.
Yes.
So apparently, almost everybody anybody who was making computers who were making UEFI firmware for their motherboards uses this inside service, inside H2O, for their UEFI GUIs and shit, like for the UEFI firmware. Inside has patched it, but unfortunately, it still takes time for that to roll out to a lot of motherboard manufacturers, a lot of people who are implementing this UEFI. So be on the lookout. Hopefully sometime in the next month or so, hopefully there will be an update. There will be a firmware update for your motherboard, which, could be scary lately because of UEFI and a lot of these modern systems. It's something that you can actually update within Windows, and then it, reboots out, finishes the rest of the work, and then, put you back into Windows. So it's not as hard as it used to be, but again, it's something to be on the lookout for. I imagine even with this, like you specifically will not be targeted, but I don't know, if you go to a website, they can sit there and fuck your shit up. So again, just be careful. As Ruin says, like, don't brick your boards, but the update process for, again, a lot of modern systems that have been built, I want to say even with mine, was built in like the past 2 or 3 years, should be okay.
Yeah.
Pre-built systems, like if you have like a Dell or an HP or something like that, they have executables that you can run within Windows. Linux is definitely a trickier beast, but hey, I don't think anybody here is running Linux.
Mm-hmm.
Take care, Mocha. I know you got a stream to do. Be on that somewhere on that Black Excellence page, maybe, but possibly not, because who knows?
Somewhere out there.
Be great, Mocha.
Yeah, definitely be great out there, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, so please just be on the lookout. Make sure you update. Like, again, another Tech Talk commandment: update your shit, even the lowest level shit.
All of it.
So yeah, just want to put that out there. And also, again, a plug for the Discord, majors.house/discord. I think there is a command for it, maybe. There is. Hooray. I made that one. It works. It's there. There's all the links to all the social stuff.
Yes.
And more scary computery news. Apparently there is a, quote, quantum apocalypse that may be upon us. Similar to Y2K, but not really, but also possibly could be. Apparently a lot of researchers are saying that, hey, quantum computers are getting so good and may be more widely available than actual non-quantum machines, that we could be in some trouble, especially when it comes to things like encryption. Because with regular computers, if you were to try to crack encryption, it may take several days, weeks, months, years to crack it. With quantum machines, you can do that in mere seconds.
The opening sentence of this paragraph has me in shambles.
If you were too young to experience the relentless digital impending doom of Y2K before the turn of the millennium, never fear. I was at a watch night service in 1999 and was just keeping an eye out, keeping an ear out, because I was too young for a cell phone. And, the internet really wasn't a thing like that. Yeah, making sure, a plane didn't just drop out of a fucking sky.
Mm-hmm. I was literally on my couch watching like Dick Clark's Rockin' Eve, and I was under a blanket like, is this when it happens? And then it was just like 5 minutes later, I was just like, nope, everything's good.
I was 4 years old. I didn't even know what was going on in 19.
Ma'am.
Hold on. Which one? There you go. Nope. Mm-mm. Just take out. Just take out.
I was asleep and woke up and played Pokemon. Wow.
Just take out.
The disrespect. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'll leave myself.
It's fine.
Wow. Where did you go? Darka? You were back.
The Spectrum customer you're trying to reach is no longer in service.
I
Please try
mean,
again later.
she means that as a joke, but honestly, because of Spectrum, who knows?
Who knows? Who knows?
So sure, with the serious bit out of the way, with the jokiness bit out of the way, I mean, there is still some serious implications. Again, like mentioning the encryption stuff, like, hey, people can get access to quantum computers and start breaking into a whole bunch of shit. But then it gets like a little bit down in the article, it kind of touches on there is probably ways, again, using quantum computers to also kind of make stronger and stronger encryption, but it's only available to those who can possibly pay for it, which turns away from a Y2K type scenario to a haves and have-nots scenario.
Well, if we're being real about it, most things, especially in tech, happen to be that exact kind of issue.
Yep. So yeah.
So, basically what they're saying is it's about to be a bad time in tech if you are poor. And, considering how we handle literally everything else here in the United States, yeah, what else is new? Like, the sky is blue. It's almost spring. We're in February. We're in another day ending in Y. Someone else probably caught corona unnecessarily. Like, that's where we're at right now.
Gas.
Literally.
Gas.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? You want to know what? It's not going to be the finance department who's going to say that. You want to know who's going to be the last person to update any of their computing because of what I know based on my experience and work in my current line of career? The fucking Department of Defense is probably going to be the last person to update those things. I bet they're still running Windows 98 SE right now.
Are. They are.
Mm-hmm.
Colonial Pipeline. But also, just from a consumer standpoint, it's going to be a lot of us, unfortunately, bought that computer and probably never hit that Windows update. Or because of the fact that it can access their email and their Gmail, their email and their bank. That's it. Or because their Droid runs just fine 20 years later.
It's not broke. Don't fix it. No, you need to fix it in this case.
No, they truly need to just figure out who they want to sell things to and only sell things to only sell those things to those particular groups of people. Like, you better not sell this to a normal person before you sell this stuff to banks and make sure they're equipped for this at least.
Nah, good and well.
All right, who's ready for the crypto section?
Wow, look at the time.
Wow, really, Capricorn?
It's been great.
Don't magically invent a, oh no, my stomach is bothering me again.
Oh no.
Don't think I ain't caught on.
I gotta sing on that TikTok.
A hacker magics $300 million of crypto out of thin air. What?
What?
You mean that's not what they've been doing this entire time?
I'm sorry, what? Oh no. Our money. It's stolen.
Mm-hmm.
An exploit found in cryptocurrency platforms code allowed an attacker to mint an absurd amount of cryptocurrency. Now, I'm going to stop there. Somebody stole cryptocurrency. Cool. No, actually not cool. Stealing is bad.
Yes.
But I mean, if it means cryptocurrency goes away, do whatever. It ain't real. It's
okay. So,
but
yeah, let me go ahead and talk about this real quick. I'm not going to go too hard into it. I'm just going to say.
I'm not finished. I was saying something.
Are you okay? Okay.
No, because
okay.
I want to point out again. Remember when I said, "Hey, it's funny. Cryptocurrencies, especially Bitcoin, and cryptocurrencies, it's decentralized. There's no way that one organization could do a thing to right a wrong. Because, man, one company, one organization should not have that power to do it. But according to this tweet, Wormhole did that.
What you mean?
Pretend
my name is Justin Bieber. What do you mean?
Yeah. If it was decentralized, it should correct itself, not just this company. Wormhole said, oh no, we're going to put things back to normal. What do you mean? It should be like a journaling file system. That shit happened. Those people are fucked out of luck. Keep it moving, baby. You can't correct that. That's it. It was done. Game over. Go home. Can't be decentralized if you've got a company who is insuring shit. Because that means that a company is controlling the blockchain and can sit there and just magically make it right again. Gasp.
Yes.
That's not the definition of decentralized. It's not.
It's fake. It's all fake.
No. It's no, like, y'all know that we live in 2022. Words don't mean things. What are words really?
They're
just space holders.
Seriously, what are words?
Actually, no, it's just space. They're just placeholders to make it seem like it means something, but it actually does not.
Words are just, combinations of utterances that we make. Surely they don't have any impact or anything. They don't have real consequences.
Ruin, I would never insinuate that the blockchain is never good.
No, isn't God.
Oh, that too. Well, never insinuate that it wasn't. I'm past insinuations at this point. It's not.
It's not.
It's a fucking sham. I was willing to give the blockchain a chance, but nah. Nah, motherfucker, hell no. Hell to the no.
Hell to the no.
Hell to the no.
To the no.
Centralize my ass.
Hell no.
Miners say Nvidia's cryptocurrency limiter hasn't deterred them from buying GPUs. Oh, wait. Did you want to read that one with your watches?
Wait. No, you got this one. You got
Okay.
this.
You know what? Y'all got it. I'm out. I'm leaving this.
What?
Sid!
What?
Oh my God. I am so over it, though.
Nvidia's work means nothing!
Let's get in the time machine for a little bit, shall we? Wasn't it only a couple of seconds ago that we said, the thing about technology is normally an issue of have or have nots, and so it's one of those, if you're a poor person, you probably have a bad time. The problem isn't that you put limiters on your things, and so what people went and said, we're just going to buy more of the things.
Or hack the thing we got. Because that was all that was left.
They literally said challenge accepted. Like,
bet.
They literally said challenge accepted, and then ran up the pricing of electricity in multiple places so high that people who live there normally can't afford electricity.
Like, literally said that's a bet.
They said, on God, say less.
Say less.
All right, so now we have a special reader, Anka, to read our next article.
Deaconess Anka is going to read the passage for this morning, so please stand for the reading of the word.
Turn to your neighbor and say, neighbor? I'm just kidding.
No, hold on.
Oh, neighbor.
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 Oh, neighbor.
They just don't get it.
They just don't get it.
Be like, turn to your neighbors, show them your 32s, your 12s, your 8s, and tell them, neighbor, oh neighbor.
The way this motherfucker wanted to remix fucking Will Smith's song, man, gamers just don't understand.
I don't get it. I'm looking at it.
Hold on.
Oh, that's
Is
the
this
parent.
the Ubisoft article?
Yes.
Oh, that's
We're
that's
in
the
games
parent.
now, by the way.
Oh, that's the parent.
Hey,
you don't get it.
Hey, real quick. While you're talking about things that we don't get, I have something that I don't get. I don't get how you had the nerve and the audacity to step out here into the light of day to make this utterance with the charges that y'all are still processing at this moment in time. I think it would be best if you were seen and not heard.
Or I'm
not
either.
saying. And it's just like, it would be better for you to be seen and not heard than this. And it's probably best if you weren't seen either, truth be told. Like, just put your games out, make your money, and go. You literally do not need to say anything else.
Hey, shut your mouth like we talked about. You're making everybody over here feel weird.
Y'all just don't get it.
You don't get it. You don't get it.
Just don't get it.
Well, I mean, I'm hoping not. I've been masking up and social distancing.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
And staying home.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all just don't get
Period.
it.
We just don't get it.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, I included that because I just like, it's a joke, right? This is a joke, right? Damn it. Fuck TikTok. Team 17 announces environmentally friendly worms NFTs.
No
Team
such thing.
17 ended its NFT initiative effective immediately.
Very much did. And I was in that Discord when it happened.
Kev was in the room when it happened.
The room where it happened. We just assumed that it happened. But I was in the room when it happened.
Damn it, now I'm just gonna go listen to Hamilton again.
Mm-hmm.
I need to watch that movie again.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, we do.
No, you need to watch Encanto.
Shut up.
Yep. Oh, you're watching Kanto. Yeah, that's right. We don't talk about Bruno. No.
No, Anka's just out here just not talking about Encanto.
Talk. You a little loud, Major. You a little loud. Just a little loud.
A little loud, just a little loud. Just a little loud.
Too loud.
Too loud. I'm a little too loud. Hey, San, Anka hasn't watched Encanto yet.
Hasn't watched what?
Encanto.
Oh, I haven't either. It's fine.
You know what?
Yeah.
Voice actor Troy Baker cancels NFT partnership after a backlash.
Wow.
In other news, Sin and Anka both kicked off this show. How is it for I've seen Encanto first?
Look, okay. Every time I open up Disney Plus, it's like,
Oh, trust me, y'all would, something.
don't
Y'all
do
would
it.
be. I don't have any subscriptions to streaming services, but also y'all would be embarrassed at the amount of media I have not seen.
I mean, you know what? Yeah, let me stop.
Now that being said, let's also talk about something.
Go on.
Dear everyone,
Uh-huh.
y'all can already see the amount of people throwing hands every time this stuff is mentioned. Why do y'all try it?
Money.
I think I might have said like in
Because some of y'all say some stuff testing people's reactions, and then when the claps start coming and y'all are like, we got enough money to power through this, and we're just like, bitch, I hope you do.
Mm-hmm. See, I always equate NFTs as like a quick flip. Like, let's just get in, throw down some quick and dirty NFTs, make our money, and then just get out. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't really like a long-term thing. It's more or less like we need to get in, flip our money, and go.
Kev,
Because the longer we stay in there,
you're getting ahead of things, man.
I know. I'm just saying, but that's my usual take on it. Like, kind of.
I just find it funny how everybody's suddenly backing out. Like,
Yeah, because it's like it's not like we've told y'all that we hate it here and we want y'all to stop, and they choose not to, and then they're like, "Oh, you really hate it? Bet okay."
We're not going to talk about. I'm trying to remember which. You know something? There was a thing I was going to make a mention of here about someone's art that was stolen. Oh, the one of the main ones, the one with the really annoying like monkeys that you see everywhere.
Mm.
That was some black woman's art that they've never sent. They've never paid her royalties or anything for.
No.
wow.
That was like stolen artwork that they used to make that whole base of NFTs, which is one of the more popular ones. P.S. Unfortunately, that artist is also into NFTs.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
So an
It's a
NFT artist got
problem.
scammed by NFTs.
Oh,
No,
sure,
no. An artist got scanned by NFTs and then decided to start making them.
Can't be.
Oh,
If you can't
gonna
be,
scam me,
join
I'ma
'em.
the
scam y'all
long
back.
lesson here.
It's the whole, well, if I can't beat them, I'll join them.
But then again, my hope for people's willpower has taken a significant blow as of late due to shenanigans with Serena Williams. So
I forgot about that. It was.
Has she reversed course on that yet?
Ugh.
Not yet.
no.
I just don't understand. It just baffles me how so many people can jump on the bandwagon for something and not really
Well.
even do research on how it'll affect other people. I mean,
Okay,
know.
you want to, you know something? I'll
Well,
go.
while
You
we're
right,
talking
but I
about
want to.
this,
I want to
move
step
to the
back a
next
few
one.
months. We're gonna go to, like back to 2021. Do you remember when Major was out here and talking about Wall Street bets
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and how people were running GameStop stock into the ground?
Mm-hmm.
And he sat here and went, now, I don't know if this is a Negro Dominus moment, but a lot of people who probably don't have the money to play in this space are over here playing and they're about to get themselves burnt. And then, like a week or two later, that's exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm. That part.
Chill.
We're out here. There are some people who are getting very much involved because they have the money to do so. And I'm almost
Right.
like,
It's again, it's people who have the
who have more
money
money than sense.
to invest into these things and to set up these kind of things, and it's like it is them encouraging other people who don't necessarily have the money to get into that space so they can make more money. That's
So that
what
they
we're
can make
talking
more money and leave, because that
and
is
then leave, because it's not to stay, it's to get in and go.
Okay,
i.e.
so-
the quick flip or the pump and dump.
So,
Thank you,
like,
Wolf of Wall Street.
for those of y'all who don't know how this stuff works, right? The money that you make on like doing like being involved in crypto and blockchain and all this other stuff doesn't work in a bank. So like the way that the system is set up, if I put there's a certain amount of money that we can put into a bank and get out, but that money, like, it isn't a one-to-one thing. If I put money in the bank, I don't necessarily, if I put in $100, I'll get $100 back, but that might not be the $100 I put in there. The difference is we have like systems and insurances set up around this stuff where it comes to U.S. banks.
Mm-hmm. FDIC.
They don't have that stuff.
No.
Major.
For crypto. And so this is what happens. If someone decides that they want to buy in for like 2,000 of whatever cryptocurrency they want to use, they can't have that money back until enough people buy into it for them to take that $2,000 out. And they're in the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Major. I'm gonna let him move on to the next one.
For those who don't know, for those who are listening to the audio or or just who can't see chat, again, this is why I say you need to be here live. I shared before we move on that I was trying to wipe a speck of dust off of a monitor just a second ago, only to realize that the screen that I'm looking at is a capture of my 1440p monitor, which, when viewed at very small on a 1080p display, makes things look tiny. I mistaken my mouse cursor for a speck of dust and was trying to rub it off. Like, why would it go away? And then I looked at, oh, that's my mouse.
Band major.
Um,
Band major.
Go ahead and clock out for me.
Go ahead, log out for me, baby.
hold on. Making sure I didn't miss something here. Damn it. I'm hitting like all the wrong buttons on my keyboard. Oh, before we go on, EA seemingly backs out of NFTs, but I did want to. I meant to bring up this article when we were talking about art theft when it comes to NFTs. Video game producer or composers have music sold as NFTs without permission, and they had the big names come out: Grant Kirkhope, David Wise, Gareth Coker.
Ooh.
They get everybody.
They were like,
got.
yeah. I forgot. One was like, yeah. Microsoft owns the copyright to that music, so
Who didn't do their research?
Phil's cracking his knuckles right now. He's like,
Who
hey,
didn't do their research?
Phil's like, we can.
But what gets me though is clearly, this is from Hit Piece. Clearly, we have struck a nerve, and you stole music. And are making a profit off of it.
Yeah, they are. And it's gross.
You didn't just strike a nerve, my guy. Or my person. I don't know who wrote this. But it said almost like, not to be, very, not to be misogynistic in this, but it does strike me as a straight white male who did this. But, I mean, again, not to say that, women aren't into NFTs. You just don't maybe do that. Clearly, we have struck a nerve and are very eager to create the ideal experience for music fans, but not the creators.
That's not right.
See now, and I'm not sure if this was touched on because I was so busy losing my shit over the fact that I was trying to swipe away my mouse on my other screen. Wasn't NFT sold? They were trying to sell NFTs as this thing for creators to own their own shit and make money beyond their wildest dreams. But every time I hear about NFTs, it's always in the context of how NFTs and the people who are minting them are screwing artists. The one group of people that they were saying they were trying to help. Let's see. Crypto bros and decentralization, NFTs, and helping artists.
Can we just throw this in here? Do y'all know about the company MeUndies?
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Tell me why they're into NFTs.
Because it's the quick money. It's like we gonna get in there.
Tell me why. Help me make that make sense. I posted the relevant receipt in the appropriate place.
Damn it! Hit the wrong
Help me
button.
make that make sense.
Right. It's like when everybody.
Oh, jeez, that just looks terrible. Just looks terrible. I don't.
Okay.
You know what? You're right. Let me fix this. I'm gonna put that in the spoiler tag.
Well, it's too late now. I've shown it.
Wow.
Yeah, they're ugly.
Wow.
It's kind of like y'all are selling literal underwear. What is the reason?
It's that we trying to get in, we trying to get out, and we're trying to make a little money on the side, you know, like.
That being said, for those of you around here who are into MeUndies and purchase things, I heard that if you go to Tomboy X, they have things that might be to your liking if you need a quick substitute there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Fruit of the Loom is also great. Hanes.
I don't think BVD is still a thing, but
Boy, the place my mom went with those initials.
Were you thinking about Boys to Men?
No. He said BBD, right?
no, I said BVD.
BVD. Okay, then I definitely misheard you, and we're just gonna keep it moving. Unofficial Minecraft NFT game Blockverse disappears with more than $1 million.
I need a fire.
Oh,
I need a fire festival style documentary about this.
no. Okay.
Because when I tell you what we have already heard and what we will hope to see later is amazing. This is by far amazing. Amazing. I cannot wait for this to come out on Hulu or Netflix. I'm looking forward to this so bad.
Fire Festival still lives.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. After 3 days of silence, the Blockverse founders resurfaced on Twitter to apologize and explain their actions. They claimed that everything was legitimate and going well, and that after the launch of their NFTs, they returned to work developing and expanding Blockverse, but shortly after the first round of NFTs sold out, they began receiving complaints about gas fees, a service charge for generating, buying, or selling NFTs being too high, inadequate player capacity on the Minecraft server, and a lack of utility for the diamond token or for the dollar diamond tokens generated by the game. The FUD, or the fear, uncertainty, and doubt, quickly descended into harassment. Or, quote, the fear, uncertainty, and doubt quickly descended into harassment, threats, and doxing. The team noticed all this and panicked, deleting the Discord server on impulse. Everything else was closed to prevent the continuation of harassment that had occurred so far. Even then, the plan was to reopen once everyone had time to calm down. Because, yeah, the one thing that gets people to calm down is when you fucking delete everything.
Yep.
Wait, no. Run that by them again one more time. I don't think that's
say one more time. Say it one more time for the people in the back.
Yeah, I don't think they heard you.
The one thing that will calm everybody, that will bring peace to their hearts, is when you fucking delete everything.
This is literally us shredding all the documents.
Isn't it the beginning of a Medea movie?
Yeah,
isn't this insurrection?
Yeah, it's like, no, it really feels like a bad episode of House of Cards. Like, it's like or Billions. Like, we're trying to get the money.
This is literally what's happening, though. Again, the archive, the National Archive is having to tape together documents from the Trump administration on January 6th because they kept tearing shit up.
They kept destroying it. They were like destroying the evidence. And so it's like you're sitting there and you're watching somebody destroy the evidence, take the cash, throw it into the trunk of the car, and like head to like the airport so we can go to get into the G5 and then try to get to a country that fights extradition. Like, that's what we're trying to do.
Well, look, we'll be back. We'll be back. They were just being mean to us.
And I'm like, that doesn't help. That doesn't help when you like burn the burners.
Like, but my money though.
You're dropping the hard drives in acid. Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Ruin is out here coming for Texas.
Coming for.
Ooh.
Ruin came for Texas. Came for the whole state. Okay, Ruin.
I agree. Come for the state.
Not y'all coming for the head of Raphael.
The whole head.
Mm-hmm.
In case y'all don't know who Raphael is, that is the first name of Ted Cruz.
Did not know that. Boy, I swear, he tries really hard to sit there and hide the fact that he is not a white man. I mean, Cruz is a fucking dead ass giveaway. But hey, yeah,
giveaway. Y'all remember
that between him and Rubio, it does not make any sense to me. I mean, well, Rubio, he's probably Cuban, so I guess I get him. But Cruz, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
You know,
him, like the person being Cuban here, I feel like it doesn't help their case.
I mean, it's known that the Cuban population, especially in Florida, tends to vote Republican. So again, Marco Rubio, I get it. Ted Cruz, though, I don't. Like, my God, you are white, man.
Yeah.
You not.
It's the way that I had a friend whose last name was very much along the same lines. They're just like, I'm white, and I'm just like, here's what's gonna happen, because they, for fun and relevance, they moved to Texas. I said,
Oop.
I know that you think you are, but here's the thing. It's gonna take you all of 1 month for other people to remind you you are clearly not. Have fun with that when that happens. You're not over here in the little suburb that you grew up in. You're going to be out here where people are going to be openly racist to you and not care about your feelings. Good
at
luck.
all.
That part.
At all.
So you either you're I say what's the word I'm thinking about? Not prejudiced against. Discriminated against, or you're part of that movement that does discriminate. So you can't be like, "Hey, yo, I claim this," and then I'm like, "You're not," and then your community says, "No, you're not.
You're not. You're done. You're done.
You're done. You're not invited to the cookout. The cookouts are done for you. You were not invited."
And then you take the plate back. You don't even get to leave with that last plate.
You don't get a plate. You don't get a plate back. Put that aluminum foil down. Put that aluminum foil down. Put the to-go plates away. You're done.
In fact, give me your card on your way out.
Thank you.
Give me that. Thank you.
Matter of fact, run your pockets. I want to make sure there's no mac and cheese in your pockets. Good.
not run your pockets.
Yeah,
that's when they quickly throw raisins in it. It says, "No, I bought this from home."
Mm-hmm. No, but that's where you are. You either are a part of the community and you don't care, or you're not a part of the community trying to pass to something else.
Not invited to the carne asada. Oh no!
Not the carne asada. Oh, we love the carne asada. Ooh, we love the carne asada.
All right, so how about a little bit of good news? How about some good news?
Yes.
Microsoft will soon begin automatically canceling dormant Game Pass subscriptions.
Well, see, that's good.
Oh, I guess that means mine.
How do we figure out a way to continue to put money into Sins?
Yeah,
I will.
Listen, okay.
I will funnel money into Sins Game Pass Fund. I will do it.
Respectfully, I don't know if I want to do that, because I tried to actually put my own money on there, and then they were just like, "Well, what if we didn't do that?" I'm just like, I'm trying to give you like multiple forms of information to just continue this thing. Can you please just let me do that? Thank you.
Just about the cards.
Cards.
Are the cards more expensive than actually doing it directly?
I mean, it's like a 3-month subscription. Typically you will probably find the cards like on sale at random times on Newegg and shit.
Yeah, I've seen it for a year somewhere.
I think they sell it for a year, but I'm just saying, like, hey, you can just get the cards. They sometimes run on sale depending on like Black Friday or whatever.
Yep.
What is the criteria for being dormant? So this is mainly in the UK.
UK.
It does not say what dormant looks like, but they have this bullet here for inactive memberships. Microsoft will also contact existing customers who haven't used their memberships for a long time but are still paying. These customers will be reminded how to stop payments, and if they continue not to use their memberships, Microsoft will ultimately stop taking further payments. Look at that. The UK, maybe, again, we talked last week, their anti-encryption bullshit, their anti-privacy bullshit they got going on, maybe fucked, but this right here, I love it. I love that this is a thing that the UK is forcing Microsoft to do. Microsoft's like, okay, cool. I think this should be a program. This should be that rolls out all over the world for Game Pass or any Microsoft subscription or any subscription of anything, period.
Yes.
Instead of making it harder to unsubscribe. But hey, if you're just not using it, we won't take your money. Serious, I'm looking at you. I am actively avoiding you because I am not paying you more money for shit that I'm not using. Because you make it absolutely difficult to cancel your service. Why the fuck do I need to call somebody to do it?
Mm-hmm.
Like during my working hours.
Mm-hmm.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Merge. I still use Backblaze. I love Backblaze. But okay, now Merge. You were saying this now. I need that for my Backblaze account. I've been paying for the last 5 years, and I sold the computer I was backing up 4 years ago. Merge. Now that you have said that, log into Backblaze and cancel your subscription.
Yes.
Like
right now.
Do it now.
Now.
What are we doing?
No, we're pausing the show. We're not reading another article.
Immediately.
Do it.
We are going to sit here and wait for Merge to actually go and cancel that right now. Go cancel it now.
Can we something? Hold on. I got a song for you to queue up, Major. And it won't get you democked. I would like you to play it while we wait. Give me a second. While I find it for you.
Let me see in Windows 11 how I can route it, because I have a feeling it's going to play in a browser, right?
Now Merge.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I had to wait for it to be time to renew. Then forget.
I mean, did you buy it several years worth?
No, I think what happens is probably gets it for the year and then be like, all right, and then you've already paid for it, so it's like, well, I gotta keep it going.
Well, if you cancel it after you pay, I think if you cancel it shortly after you pay for it, they'll refund you your money.
Mm-hmm.
Get the generational plan.
Hey yo.
Merge's descendants will have backed up internet.
Just back up to a computer that nobody else. Look, I got this license. This is who passed this from my son to my son to my son.
Here you go. Please play this music bit briefly while we get that together.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Hopefully this works the same way.
You're gonna need it right after you cancel it. Have you used it in 5 years?
That's what I'm saying. It really comes down to have you used it?
There it is. Okay. I'll put
But you're not using it now.
It's right over here, and I am going to pause this music.
Jerry, no.
So you can hear this.
Oh my gosh.
There we go.
Nope. Exactly.
So with those kind of companies, if you say you are canceling for one reason or another, they'll want you back. I bet they'll give you a code for a discount for when you do. Oh, you mean like Adobe? Because Adobe definitely does that. It is great.
Adobe is fun.
Adobe is butt.
It
I
is,
agree.
but it's
But
the only
butter.
one I know how to use.
That part is
I
butt,
use
but I use it.
It's butt, but it's all I know how to use.
Right.
I've enjoyed this.
Yeah.
This is a nice break from all this other shit. And for those who are interested to
Right.
listen to this on their own,
I have a gripe with Adobe Illustrator actually, because I was trying to make a logo and freaking I couldn't do an outline stroke on a group of objects or something because one of the objects was a Photoshop element or something. But I embedded it and then rasterized it. So why can't I freaking do an outline stroke? You know? And then turns out it's a bug and you have to follow a specific set of criteria to even generate the bug. Apparently I did that and I didn't know how to fix it. And there was no like solution for it anywhere. And so I just gave up because why?
yeah, I only use Premiere to edit this show and a couple of other things, and Photoshop to make YouTube thumbnails. I could easily be using other things and save a lot of money. But again,
Like Figma, maybe.
huh?
Like Figma, maybe.
Possibly. But remember that series that I wanted to start of, hey, this isn't really a flex. This is just me having making a cry for help. I pay for Adobe just for those little things.
After Effects is complicated for no reason other than to be complicated.
No reason.
Are we just pantomiming? Wait,
I'm listening to the music.
oh, I can't hear it.
I mean, it's
But the link,
piping out
there's
to
a
the
link
show.
in chat.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh.
Hold on. Wait, no. I can fix it. Because of that thing we discovered earlier.
Oh,
Yeah! So for those who don't know, apparently Skype, my mic in Skype is routing audio from my from voice meter into it. So now they can hear what I hear in voice meter. I don't know how that worked, but it did.
you know, I've always wanted to know what this tune was when you're just taking a break. We'll be right back.
You know what? I think I need this music for my like BRB scenes.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to create a special technical difficulties screen. I need somebody to create that for me so I can play this.
I will do it.
You
I
know
gotta
what?
this song?
I did create my own technical difficulties
Oh.
screen, but I rarely did I ever use it because I really did have a lot bad happen. So it was like more like by the time it takes me to like actively like fix the problem, I could just go BRB.
You know,
So I created-
I fixed the problem while I fixed the plane while it's in the air. So
ruin, no. Trigger Squad.
And Rude's like, I'm going with her.
They've
what
had
happened?
it.
Oh my God, what happened? What
They've
did
had
y'all
it up
do?
to here.
What did y'all do?
They broke him.
No,
Wait,
no,
Let me see.
no.
Let me-
Hold on.
God,
hold on,
let me see what
Why?
mad job
What's
is
the
into.
madness?
What is happening?
What happened?
No.
Oh no. You know what?
Hold on, where y'all at?
In
Where y'all at?
general,
What was
in Major's house.
You know what? Thanks for tuning in. This has been a great episode of Tech Talk Thursdays.
Why?
Oh. Oh.
The last known file update was 2,166 days ago.
Merge.
Hold on.
Merge if you don't walk over there with the blicky and demand that they break this account immediately for you.
Just so people can see. Again,
My God.
I
Oh,
encourage
no.
all of you to join the Discord. This is where we have this kind of fun off stream. The computer was attached on July 17, 2014.
It's also called Vader.
Like, Obama was still a president at that time.
Just fresh in the second term.
I was a
Yeah.
freshman in college. What?
And
I'm just saying,
and don't tell me
there's a note on the screen that just says, click here to fix this. Please fix it.
Please. Computer missing. Please connect.
Don't tell me this is like 6 gigs.
Fix it, Jesus.
Look at all.
How many gigs are these?
A whole leap year has happened in the middle of this.
Can we just also point out that the 43 files still not have been backed up?
Merge, you just need to offload this backup and then just cancel it. You better off putting it on the flash.
Also, yeah, he points out, and I'm mad I missed it. This was a Mac.
Oh.
The trash can Mac Pro.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Oh.
I can see why it was called Vader now.
Merge, please.
merge,
Merge, please.
Anka shall never recover.
I can't.
merge.
I can't. That was it.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
That was it.
how many?
This don't even make
How
sense.
many gigs is this?
I want it to make sense.
I mean,
It don't.
let's see, we can find out.
I'm gonna get a
59533
converter.
megabytes to gigabytes.
Paid unlimited.
About 60 gigs.
So you get a terabyte and you can upload it to a terabyte.
I mean, shit, they'll mail you the drive.
Oh, that's right. They'll mail you. the
Remember, I had to do that. I had to do that. I had to get Backblaze to mail me a fucking hard drive.
Merge. We will revisit this next week.
We want a progress report.
Progress report. We're going to need an update.
How many terabytes? Oh shit.
The next time.
I can't remember which drive I would. I think it was it was one of my 4 terabyte drives. It was not because it was when one of my 4 terabytes had died. I had to get them to ship the drive because I couldn't download the 4 terabytes on the internet. They wouldn't let me do it.
Jesus.
So they shipped me a drive. And the thing is, it's free. It is effectively free. You pay them to ship the drive, but then when you ship it back to them, they will reimburse you the money, or you can keep the drive and they'll just take the money. Just a reminder, ping to message Merge daily to cancel Backblaze. Oh my God.
Merge, look at me. Look at me.
Hold on, there you go.
Look at me.
She's the gift.
Cancel it. Right now.
It's a close up. Enhance. Enhance.
Right now.
Enhance.
You know, I'm gonna say I like Anka when she's not sick. And that's the thing. Yeah, you can just delete it. Use the license on a new machine.
Oh.
You don't have to cancel Backblaze. Just back up another fucking computer.
There you go. Just don't Yeah, you can, I mean, that's what we say. Like, either A, cancel it, or B, just move it to the computer. But don't pay for a computer you don't have.
Please.
Please.
I mean, to be fair though, Backblaze is fairly inexpensive.
But still.
But again, welcome to my series of these aren't really flexes. These are just cries for help.
This is scratch for hell. I'm like,
Yes, I waste money on things I don't use because it's inexpensive and it doesn't bother me.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
oh God.
Merge, we do this because we love you.
Yeah,
Yes.
we do this to love you. We're not picking at you. We love you, but we just want you to be right. That's
Yeah.
it.
Just looking out for you. This is what we're here for. We're looking for our community. Thank you.
Please.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh gosh.
What way to do it? That hurt.
Oh.
That hurt. Xbox celebrates Black History Month with diverse initiatives.
Are they still called the Blacks at Xbox? Did they change that?
No, they changed that.
Okay.
They changed that. They see that's what again. This is what happens when you complain respectfully. Like you be like, no, we don't like that. We do not like that. And then what happened? They were like, oh, you're right. My bad. I'm sorry.
What did they change it to?
Yeah, everyone, it was literally called the Blacks at Xbox.
Yes.
Okay.
The blacks, they
Like,
called the blacks.
This was a time.
You went a letter
actually
too far.
happened.
You went a letter too far. It could just be Black at Xbox. We would all
like-
been okay with it.
Right. Xbox
I remember
Black
the
History.
first time that came out, and we just sat here and stared at the screen for 2 minutes, was silent. Like
Right.
they didn't do that.
Mixer was still around when that was a thing.
Yeah, Mixer was still a thing. It was like, no. Because wait, was that around the time when they got Sarah? Or was Sarah?
I don't know.
I don't know, because that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think Sarah was good with that.
But you know what? Microsoft just doesn't have good naming conventions because, like, Xbox
They
Game
really
Pass for
don't.
PC.
You
That
know
part.
what? Can we stop bringing that up, please?
No, we will never stop bringing that up.
PC Game Pass. How hard is that?
I have said this before I was even on this damn podcast. PC Game Pass.
Can we stop? Can we stop, please?
No. I said it didn't make sense before. It was a mouthful at the time.
We do not have to keep beating a dead horse on the ground.
Oh,
No,
I'm
we
beating
do.
that. Oh, I'm beating that dead horse.
See, Major, this is why I sent you that song. Because every time we get into one of those, you can just play that in the background.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just load this up personally.
Yep.
For all we know, it's gonna be Xbox Quantum Series X.
Ba, 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 ba.
Anywho, hey, I just want to talk about this because I feel like, oh shit, it would help if y'all could see this, right? Hey, MLB The Show 2022 is coming to Xbox again. Remember, this is a Sony-made game.
Yes.
It's coming to Xbox, but it's also coming to the Switch. Sony is finally making a multi-platform title. Multi-platform.
And it only took them like how long?
It took them a minute.
Yeah.
Remember, this
It
was
took them as long as
this
it
was
took
a
them to
Vita
make
title.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
This was a Vita only title at one point.
Yeah.
Now, when I shared this initially, I was like, I wonder if they're going to put it on Game Pass again. I pre-downloaded this game because it's on Game Pass.
Because it's on Game Pass.
It's on Game Pass.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See, many a time I've been like, yo, I will legit just buy.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Hold up.
Stop for a second. Stop.
Wait.
Stop. No.
Wait,
No.
no.
We need to
No.
stop.
Hold up.
There is an
break,
ad
break.
running.
I know. That's why I'm mad.
Oh.
I was about to really jump in,
Why?
and then it was like, oh crap! I was like, why am I seeing warped? Oh wait, crap.
Why are we getting
Ladies
ads
and
with
gentlemen,
mods?
My bad. I did not pay attention to that clock. I did not run an ad prior to. I fucked up, and I apologize for that.
Oh. Why are we getting ads as mods?
Insert send tweet here.
That part, I was like, really? How much?
When
What
I
if I
tell
missed a
you that
shout
I
out?
was, when
I was
tell you
wondering
that
why
it's-
my monitor was doing shit, and I'm like, oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
That is on me. I try to be.
Alright.
I've been trying to be ahead of this, but I think that whole derailment with merge, I was just in a different frame of mind.
I'm weak.
the debacle.
So I don't know how
Nikki was
much
like,
people
no, stop,
saw
no.
from the stream.
Yeah.
I'm ranting.
hmm But
Anger.
yeah, yeah. It's like a lot of. It's like this is the part of the podcast where we pretty much talk about how awesome like Game Pass is.
Yes,
You know,
which is why I had to
and
stop you, because make sure it was not being covered by an ad. Because
covered by that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, a
this
lot
is
of
the
what
real
I
ad.
a lot of what I play now is just legit Game Pass. What I play on the Xbox is like Game Pass. I legit just bought my first Xbox game on this, and funny enough, it was Red Dead Redemption, the first one. And also shout out to Harley Quinn for sending me that $10 Xbox gift card that I didn't think I was going to spend, and I spent it.
Oh,
now.
you was gonna spin that.
I was gonna spend that. I was like, oh, I'm gonna spend that. I was like, I'm gonna wait till Red Dead Redemption come out for $10 because I've been seeing it on $10, and it was like $10. That thing hit to like $9.89, and I was like, let's go.
I need to finish that game.
Oh, I finished that
Wait,
game. It's a
RDR2
while.
or just RDR?
The first one or the second?
RDR, the first
I
one.
haven't even played the
Oh,
first.
the first one's good. You got to finish that first one. That is good.
RDR2 made me
I
cry.
was in the middle of playing that one right when the PS3 hack happened.
Yeah, I have the first. I have the second. Here's the wild thing. I have the second one on PlayStation 4. Bought the collectible steel pack edition. Beautiful, gorgeous,
pretty.
love it. And I only played like 4 hours of it, and then that was it. And now I'm just like, well, I guess either I'm going to get it on Xbox or I'm probably going to get it on PC when the new PC components come up.
I should probably play that again on Xbox Series X.
Yeah, so so more likely I'm probably just going to wait till the PC. I'm probably just going to wait and cop it on PC and then power through on my own time.
Why don't you get it on the X? I mean, on the S.
I'm thinking about it because it's definitely cheaper on the S.
And I mean, if you were
On
trying
sale?
to play it now as opposed to waiting for new hardware to come in, like,
Yeah.
I mean, not to say that you do not have great hardware, but I want to say that your Series S may have better hardware than your actual your PC does at this point.
Yeah, instead of having to like wait
Yeah.
and such. So I think I might do that. Because I'm not worried about size because I just rotate everything. But yeah.
Ruin, I don't mess with zombie games that much. Like I said, that much.
Yeah.
Back 4 Blood is about as much as I would play.
Same.
Is Dying Light 2 on Game Pass though?
No.
Oh, then yeah, that's probably not going to be something I'm going to pick up.
No.
Because yeah, I don't. It's thing like with body disfigurement that gets me kind of weird, and it's just, I just can't deal with that for very long before I'm like, yeah, this makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't really fuck around with a lot of zombie games. Back 4 Blood, that was kind of like a departure for me because I definitely did dabble with Left 4 Dead back in the day, and maybe like the first 2 episodes of the Walking Dead season, the Telltale Walking Deads.
Okay. Does Call of Duty Modern Warfare have ray tracing stuff built into it?
Possible.
because like Ruin brings up a point, like Metro and Control, two other games where like I played Control, but it's like after a certain point, like weird shit here. Don't want to go through with that. Metro, I've seen enough. Like, I don't want to play that either. If Call of Duty has ray trace, and I know Battlefield does, like Battlefield 5, because that was like the big thing. But also, I just don't want to play. I've played enough Battlefield. It was I don't want to play this. It's really boring and slow for me.
I think once I played Battlefield 3, I was like, nah, I'm good. And I got that game for free, so
Yeah, I've not. That's the thing. Like, I need to look and see what it's out there for ray tracing, and see if there's anything that I actually would want to get into. Because it seems like a lot of ray tracing shit are like games that want that dark atmosphere shit. And I'm like, yeah, no, I need shit to be lit. I need to see things. I don't want to be scared or be like, oh no, there's a thing. Yeah. But yeah, looking at what they've done for Control and Metro Exodus, like I'm like looking at Digital Foundry shit, it's like, okay, that's cool. I see you. But this is as far as I'm interacting with this medium, because no, I'm not playing those games.
Right.
But yeah, I need to look at and see if there's other games that may benefit from ray tracing that I would like to play. But yeah, back to MLB The Show. It is on the Xbox. It is on Switch. But more importantly, it is on Game Pass on the Xbox.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna give that a try.
All I'm saying is, as soon as we can get this on PC, we good. I'll take that. Speaking of Sony and acquisition news, Sony bought Bungie for $3.6 billion this week.
Ciao.
Let's see here. After the deal closed, Bungie will be an independent subsidiary of SIE run by a board of directors consisting of current CEO and chairman Pete Parsons and the rest of the studio's current management team. Which pretty much means, hey, nobody's leaving. If you want to be here, you can stay. It's cool.
More money, more resources. You know.
Sony has said Bungie will remain a multi-platform studio with the option to self-publish and reach players wherever they choose to play. So, Destiny 2 will always be multi-platform, and I think Bungie does have another game that they're working on, and there's a possibility that will also be multi-platform. And speaking of that Bungie acquisition, Sony will spend $1.2 billion on retaining Bungie staff.
And clap for that.
So we want you to stay. Please don't go away.
Oh, won't you stay with me?
Come on, Deacon.
Okay. Where's the tambourine at? Shoot, let me find it.
In other words, Sony will be spending $1.2 billion on incentives to retain Bungie staff after its buyout takes place, and says it will do so for quote, several years, end quote. The Washington Post reports that the deal meant some staff will receive roughly a year's worth of income in compensation, though not all at once. Employees will receive 50% of their equity payouts when the Sony deal closes at 50% over the next few years. People about to get paid.
Paid. Slide over there. Let me hit my cousin real quick. Say, hey girl.
While the socialist in me is like saying, consolidation of companies is not good. I can see less wrong with this acquisition than I can with Microsoft's acquisition of ABK.
Yeah. I think, yeah. When you really break down like a lot of what consolidation is happening. But it doesn't make a lot of us feel better. It's more like I'm uncomfortable. Like, I don't know.
I mean,
But
it's just
yeah,
it's like people are getting taken care of, and that's the important part.
that part, like the whole like homogeny in the game space, and probably like not a lot of, not a lot. Basically, like a lot of people are going to be owning a lot of companies, and a lot of corporations are going to be owning a lot of companies. But I'm really looking to see this as cautiously optimistic, and people are going to be well taken care of and compensated. Like pay your talent, pay your people and run them their coins, and they will make magic for them. Who would? I mean, a foreign concept. I know,
Yes.
but it's good. It's good to see people in relative security, job security, as opposed to like the building is on fire and do we tar and feather the man? Or do we drag him behind the truck? I don't know what we're supposed to do yet. So yeah, it's kind of like it's a rough set of circumstances. It's like there's stability in ABK.
Oh
like
my
stability.
God! I'm sorry, I just read what Ruin wrote. Vivendi gonna come out of the woodworks with the diabolical master plan to acquire Ubisoft again. So all of a sudden, we're going to see like E3 press conferences where Ubisoft, we are the Ubisoft, and just everybody arm in arm, hand in hand. We will not be bought. My French accent is terrible, but
We will not be bought. We will not be bought.
That
by
sounds
company
oddly
And it's like,
German.
I mean, we don't know accents. We're doing the best we can.
We're Americans,
How dramatic
damn it.
are we trying to be? That's the question.
We're
Yeah.
Americans, damn it.
Yeah.
Couple of more stories here. Discord is gradually rolling out PlayStation Network integration from a couple of days ago. So if you've opened up Discord in the past couple of days, you've probably seen a little pop-up say, hey, you can add your PlayStation account, which pretty much all it does at this point is say, hey, you're playing this PlayStation game, which is odd for me to do because I no longer have a PlayStation in this house.
Yeah.
But hey, if I ever were to get one, if you see me playing Marvel Spider-Man 2, something's up if I have not announced it already. But you will know before you see it on Discord that a PS5 has been acquired.
Yeah, I think I'd probably get a PS5 at some point.
In update news, there is a Windows 11 update that might make the OS worth it for gamers. Apparently, they have fixed a storage bug, which when you were doing things on your hard drive, the hard drive just did extra shit for no reason. I didn't notice it, but then again, I wasn't really looking that closely, so who knows? I also have not applied the update, so again, I've not noticed any differences because I've not tested this. But yeah, they're saying that there is a new storage update that is out there. It is KB5008353 for those who care. Or just do a system update, Windows update. Get the new shit. For those who are brave enough to be on Windows 11 and didn't happen to accidentally install it like some people. Who did that? Who did that? And in gaming deals, of course, again, this is a Game Pass positive podcast. Again, let's make no, definitely not. If anything, it is an Apple podcast.
Sponsor me.
If anything, this is a Apple podcast because boy,
I'm like the way I'm like slowly looking like, hey, if Xbox want to kick me a couple dollars,
I mean,
you want to ship me a orange controller with my gamer tag engraved on it? You know what I'm saying? That'd be nice.
I could definitely take a Major's House themed controller. I'm just saying.
They want to ship me an Xbox Series X. That would be nice. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be nice too.
Sid, we're making a list. You want to add to the list?
Go ahead, jump in and get Xbox.
You can get some more Game Pass.
Throw your name in the hat.
Just unlimited Game Pass.
There you go.
I'll think about it.
Wow. But yes, in Game Pass news, Crossfire X, Ark, Ultimate Survivor Edition, Edge of Eternity, and more are coming to Game Pass this month. Yeah, so we got Contrast, which was a PS4 launch title. I think it was a part of PlayStation Plus when the PS4 launched. I remember downloading it and hating it.
Mm-hmm.
It just was not for me.
Mm-hmm.
Dreamscaper, which is a roguelike telling lies, which is the game where you watch the videos and you try to figure out who's telling stories and shit, like a little detective game.
Mm-hmm.
Besiege, physics building game.
Yeah.
Crossfire X. This is that game that I think they had teased as like kind of when they announced Xbox Series X, when they started talking about games. I want to say it was like one of the first pieces of content that Kev, you and I did for that place or that community that we won't talk about. You know, when we covered Scorn, and I wanted to know why the fuck Scorn looked like Scorn did.
Oh God. Ugh.
So yeah, this is that weird multiplayer shooter. I think that was out of Korea. Like I think Crossfire was out of Korea, and they bought it over to the US. There's a single player component that is being done by Remedy. Edge of Eternity, which looks like a JRPG.
Yeah, it's like a JRPG type. It has like it's turn based, but it has like a hexagonal like setup where you move your characters and your teammates in like different patterns. Like you get to attack at different. It looks pretty interesting. Like you can attack at different angles. So
I guess I could have played this video while you were describing all of that.
Yeah, I'm interested, but I'm like, yo, as somebody who has started a lot of JRPGs, that also on Game Pass, I don't really, Dragon Quest is looking at me like, don't you dare start another one. Don't do it. And then Scarlet Nexus is being like, at least he got close to the end. He just played like an hour. And I'm like, yeah.
I played the intro and realized that, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
I binged through a good chunk of games on the Xbox, and I was like, okay, let's see what stays and what goes. Yeah. Also, on the Xbox front, I am really upset. That's actually something I did do this week. I bought a USB hub to plug in hard drives into an Xbox, and they were like, yeah, you can only plug in 3 at a time. Kind of bullshit is that?
I mean,
like, look at this. Look, this is 5 terabytes of storage right here.
Damn.
I got a 5 terabyte hard drive that's plugged into the Xbox right now. I wanted 10 terabytes. 10 terabytes of storage. And it was like, yeah, you can only plug in 3, dog.
Ruin, right?
Not made you just reaching out and just grabbing like 5 terabytes on the rep. Be like,
again,
hey, yo.
Remember my series. This isn't a flex. This is a cry for help.
Not this.
I mean, Ruin, if I could, man, I would have.
Redundancy who? Redundancy me.
Also, Skull, the Hero Slayer, a action roguelike, and The Last Kids on Earth, and the Staff of Doom. Oh, wait, no, there's more. Ark Ultimate Survivor Edition and Infernax. These will be releasing between the 3rd and the 15th. Of course, you can check out the link over VG247 to get that information. And of course, in about a couple of weeks, we'll have more information as to the back half of February.
Right. Trust me. And trust me, if you don't like what's on offer, wait until the other half. There are going to be some more games. And there's probably going to be, oftentimes there's surprise Game Pass releases where it's like, oh, Didn't know that was going to be on Game Pass, or a lot of games just release on Game Pass, being like, "Hey, yo, here you go," like 2 Point Campus, a game that me and my mod Brittany and possibly Jerry are excited about, and it's like day one on Game Pass, and I'm like, yes, yes, that game, yes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that does it. We've made it to the end.
Mm-hmm.
And because
we made it to the end and possibly on time.
I know.
Yeah. And we rambled. That was like, and
Yeah,
she's awake.
Anka's awake and still healthy.
Won't he do it? This is the blessing of Peru.
So, Sin, I know you were itching to tell us what you had going on this week.
I kind of am. I'm probably going. We're going to get these nails done. That is the first thing that we're going to do. But then, we're going to spend time doing that. We're also going to read this book so I can be prepared, because I also have to moderate a panel at work for Black History Month, and that means I have to be prepared to politely but respectfully tell people, like, hurt people's feelings. Getting ready for that should be fun. And we're going to work on some tabletop writing. So, like I've mentioned a couple of times on stream, not necessarily here, I'm going to be at a tabletop game that starts at the end of this month. And in that, I came up with like a background for my character, and I started asking the person who's running the game about it, and they're just like, the drama, why would you do this? But I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. There's a lot of lying. There's a lot of, like, if you have seen the movie A Long Kiss Goodnight, you have a good idea who my character is going to be. So we're looking forward to doing that, reading and updating my bullet journal, because it's a new month. And I would like to say, after a month of bullet journaling is doing really well for me.
Good. Love to hear.
With keeping the stray thoughts organized and things. And then we're playing video games next week. And then I might be back to teaching my first salsa class in like almost 2 years.
Okay. Okay, you got to teach me.
Since gonna be out there.
I know a little bit.
Since gonna be out there with that. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing, Mama. I was like, oh.
So that's gonna be fun. We're gonna see how that goes.
Dope.
Now that I can be outside without being a biohazard.
Yes.
It's important.
Very important.
Aga!
Me?
Yes.
I got piano lessons on Saturday.
The way she was like just scrambling. What the fuck I got going on? Oh shit. I ain't damn it, the teacher called him. Fuck.
Did you see it in my eyes?
Shit.
Did my eyes give it away?
The Gettysburg Address.
Points to the piano in the back.
That exactly. That. Nah, I got piano lesson, and I got 2 days off next week. Might be going to Florida. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, y'all, I had like 76 hours left of PTO.
I'm sorry. I went back in the Discord.
Oh, wait.
You know what happened.
I know, but did something else happen?
No, I did. This is the first time I've seen it.
Oh.
Ruin prompted me to see what happens. And wait, what happened?
Sounds like it was Newt.
It is time.
Oh, merge! It was for the greater good of your
Greater
pockets.
good.
I said it's for the best.
It's for the
This is
best.
the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Let's all have a moment of silence for Merge.
And all that data. Oh, how can you beat me?
It's gone.
Yeah, look, we need to do a wellness check for Merch.
Can we please have a moment of silence?
Right.
I really hope there was no. I hope there was no data that was lost. Like that data was accessible somewhere else.
No.
I'm sorry, I could continue.
Wait, did you say something to me?
I said, were you finished?
Oh, I don't even know. Oh yeah, like I told you, I had initially I thought I had 74 and a half hours of PTO, but it was actually 76. I don't know what happened. Last time I checked, it was 74 and a half. But anyway, I got time off and I got to figure out what I'm gonna do with it. So, I mean, I already got a week off at the end of the month, 2 days off next week. So we got to be out here. Oh no, my taxes are in that backup. Oh God. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop here.
Just
All right, so Anka has sin. Sin.
What? If you don't, if Merge doesn't have them, then Merge doesn't have them. What is Merge to do about that situation?
For tax law advice, please tune into the next episode of Tech Talk Thursday.
There
For
needs to be
all
a
your
flashing
audit
message on
needs.
screen, not a tax professional.
It is tax season.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Kev, what you got going on?
More Monster Hunter. Hunter. At some point, trying to get more Hunter x Hunter episodes watched, so that I can start on what was it? Demon Slayer. Probably gonna start with Demon Slayer first.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna love it.
Oh, I know, because I'm like, I really just got to power through Mugen. I think I'm gonna take this Hunter break to watch Mugen Train, and then jump into Entertainment District arc. So
Listen, it's all a banger.
yeah, Hunter is getting in that nice little vein of it's good, but I see the end coming, and I'm like, cool. I'm never picking this anime up again.
Are you in the Chimera Ant arc?
I am. We are at the King.
Oh,
and still having to do the Royal Guard. We haven't done the Royal Guard fights yet. Yeah, that's why I'm at. I seeing maybe a few clips about some of those fights.
Listen. Well,
And I'm just really yo, I'm ready to get this thing done so I can say I watched it and cannot pick this back up again because I have seen better.
Oh, did y'all remember that video clip I sent y'all? And I was like, Hunter ain't slick. Where he went to go find his dad after they got out of the game. And he said something about Infinity On or something like that. Let me just.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
because I know I sent it to y'all. I sent it to y'all. Let me just go back to this group chat.
Yeah, I think Yeah, so it's like that arc is like, oh yeah, this happens, and then it just goes in like a web of directions that I wasn't expecting it to go, and was very like, yeah, any violence that you might have missed in any of those previous arcs, yeah, we getting all the violence. You getting all the violence today. You were getting all of the
Just
violence.
gonna watch Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah. So
Classic.
I think I'm like 109, and I'm like, yo, it's like 148. So I just got to get through like possibly, couple like at least, good chunk of episodes, and I'm like, boy, I'm gonna need to break. I'm gonna need to break up these watches with some like Kuroko Basket or some Haikyuu clips or something, because man, this is a struggle. But yeah, outside of that, probably like home improvement stuff, and yeah, that's about it. Birthday prep, maybe.
Yeah, sure. We got birthdays coming up.
Yeet.
Yes, sir.
I wish I got something I can say I can report, but nothing really. Probably play another Xbox game over the weekend.
What, the Avengers?
There is a possibility, but I'm looking at Lake. I'm looking at going back to Lake. Just to knock that out real quick.
Yeah, go on and finish that. That's good.
Just yeah, go ahead.
I want to see how Avengers ends, but it's like I really don't want to play Avengers to do that.
Have you done like the reassembled stuff?
No, like I've only found Banner and that's it. Like what you saw me play on stream that day,
yeah,
was as much as I played of the Avengers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've beaten the reassembled.
Yeah, so
that was a slog.
Yeah, I'm not really too interested in playing to the end.
Right.
Like again, like I said, I might pick up Red Dead Redemption 2 and just replay that on the Series X to see what that looks like.
Yeah.
Like now that it's properly hooked up to 4K HDR display and shit.
Nice.
Because like I think when I played that, I played on Xbox One X and it was still even at 4K, so like 30 FPS. Actually, I don't even think it was at 4K 30, so that didn't even fucking matter. So yeah, maybe I'll go back and pick that up.
Yeah, it's not one of the optimized titles. It's what they call
it. It is optimized.
Title. It is? I
think so. I think it is.
I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna loot that up.
I just need y'all to watch that video I put in chat, because y'all gonna be like, no, they did not. Shoot.
Or at least there's an Xbox Series X version of it.
Madam, what is this?
That's what I was trying to explain, because I said Hunter x Hunter ain't slick when they did this. Just
yeah, I heard that too, and I'm like, the hell?
What the fuck is going on?
Fact that the alias was NIGG.
Yeah, because like his dad's name is like Ging, like G-I, so it's like an anagram for Jing, but it's just like you know, 4 letters of a word without the ER. So yeah.
It was like they got caught.
So it was like,
No, when I first saw it, what did he?
I was like, what did you say?
A mess.
A mess.
Okay, apparently not. I mean, I don't know. This is weird.
Yeah, that's all. Like,
it's hard to tell whether or not there's some sites that said like, is it coming to like as early as 2022? It's saying, is it coming to Xbox Series X? And they're saying like no word has come out.
Yeah, there's no optimized title for. I don't think there's an optimized one for PS5 and the series.
Maybe it has FPS boost or something. I don't know.
Nah, it doesn't say it. It doesn't say.
But I don't think they would normally say that though, right?
If it has FPS boost, they would let you know. They'd be like, games with FPS boost. You know, because how Xbox is. They'll let you know about the most incremental of things when it comes to backwards compatibility. So, which is weird that he don't, because like Avengers has all those bells and whistles, but
well, also the Avengers came out when the Series X was a thing, though, right? Did it? Or was that 2020?
No, it was like 2020. This was before the pandemic.
I don't know. Who knows?
I'll look it up though for Avengers, but yeah. It does not have a next gen version of it, which is why
I could have sworn like people were saying like that game looked good on the Xbox Series, and it probably could just be like it has the additional hardware and shit,
right?
Mm-hmm. Or maybe they were talking about the PC version. I don't know.
Right.
I think I may have checked out on RDR2 because I played it already, but whatever. Anyway, I will figure out a game to play, and then we'll probably play it, and then hopefully we'll beat it in the next week or two. Because that's what I've been doing lately. I've been trying to take care of myself, and that's the reason why I haven't been streaming as much, because I just want to sit and play video games, watch TV. I love being with y'all. I love being with the community. And again, shout out to everybody coming through the Discord server, and this is why I keep pushing it. Because it's been on and popping lately, and it's been nice to see that. Definitely shout out to y'all, because it's been a nice distraction while I've been at work, being able to talk to people and discuss things. Again, there is possibly some merch coming through, but I am waiting to see what Stream Elements is going to do. I ordered something, they took my money, but they have not told me, hey, when a mug is showing up, even though they told me, hey, because of COVID, things may be delayed. Which is something I understand, but it'd be nice to know like what that process looks like in the end.
That sounds sketchy.
It does, but then again, that's where I come and say, hey, if you have any other suggestions for where we can put merch, because apparently there is at least one person looking for a specific piece of merch, and I want to make sure I provide it for that one person.
Have you tried Printful?
No.
Okay.
Because nobody suggested it.
Oh, look into that.
All right.
God. Do it.
Do it tomorrow. I ain't got no work.
Not us bullying people with love and production.
Right.
Aggressive positivity. What?
Wait, Merch, did you order shirts?
Oh.
Really?
Oh, snap.
Not us having the whole merch though.
All of it. Yes, I'm here for it.
Because it doesn't notify me when people buy things. So like, I don't know what this process looks like. I haven't checked it. I haven't checked it since then. So, oh shit! There are definitely orders in here. There are definitely fucking orders in here.
Look at you out here making merch and people buying it. We love to see it.
Also, I would love to say that, yes, if you're looking for the shirt, it does say replica.
Replica because...
Yeah, we got the originals.
These are the OGs.
These do not exist anywhere else.
Let me just... You can't get this anywhere else. No. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
These are custom designers.
But yes, if you do get the merch, when you get the merch, and please take the photos, post them on the Discord, post them on Twitter, tag me in them. I would love to share it. I would just love to see it. In the event that, like, I would order a shirt, but they do not make them big enough for me. So, but if shirts are shipping, I could order one for my wife and have her wear it, because she will. I was like, hey, I have this shirt and I can't fit it, and we'll give it to her and she will wear it, which is dope. So it'd be nice if she actually wore something of mine and not of some random company I worked for or talked to. So look at that. Look at that. Thank you all so much. Again, this is what I said. Like it's. I'm glad that everybody's in the Discord server. We're talking, keeping shit up. It's been making me feel good. Like when I'm off stream, when I'm just chilling at work or at home. But also like it was something that, granted, a lot of people were telling me about prior to this week, this past weekend. But it was something that Telia had said when I was talking about people who are perpetually in burnout, who are just perpetually being burnt. And like she had said, like, hey, take it one day at a time, and like take some time for yourself. And that's when I realized, like, well, fuck it, that's what I've been kind of doing. Like on Saturdays, I come up here and I tell my wife, I said, look, if we're not going out, we're not doing anything. I just want to sit upstairs and just play Xbox. And luckily, that's what she allows me to do. I come up here and chill. Sometimes my son will come up here and we'll play some of the game, like some of the children games that Game Pass has or whatever that I may own through other means. But like we'll sit there and play some games, or I'll sit there and play a game myself, and it's just been nice to be able to do that. So yeah, eventually I will get back to streaming outside of Tech Talk Thursdays, but I'm enjoying being me right now.
No, what we'd like to hear.
Yeah, it's nice to play fucking video games again.
Mm-hmm.
That part.
Sometimes you just want to play, not in front of a camera.
I mean, I would like to, but I honestly, I just play I play more Madden than anything else, and I do not want people to see how much of an easy mode I put it on, to where I'm like beating teams 70-7 with the Panthers. Even though I want to show off that Colin Kaepernick is playing for the Panthers.
We love that.
Wait, in real life?
No. On my team.
Oh.
Because he was just an available quarterback that was just sitting there that nobody put on a team. I said, well, why not? Even if it's a video game. And if we ignored the fact that he's being blackballed by the league or blacklisted by the league.
And yet.
But he's just there. So I was like, I will gladly pick him up.
Being blackballed.
Sorry, Teddy Bridgewater.
Being blackballed by the league and still making just as much money.
Imagine
making money and not having to like catch CTE.
Okay.
And standing up to an oppressive league that is also being sued. That is being sued by a black man. We'd love to see it. We love to see it.
Man, the story behind that is just funny. But hey, we will talk about that another time. Thank you again, everybody, for tuning in to another episode of Tech Talk Thursdays for Thursday, February 3rd, 2022. Oh yes, that's right. Phil Spencer's getting a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. That might be covered in next week's episode, because I'm taking the Anka approach and cutting off stories that are being added to the show on Wednesday, so that we can kind of go through and pick and choose which ones we want to cover. Sin will be happy to know that I did exclude 2 of the articles he he felt were not needed.
And you're welcome. I am sure everybody found the show just as entertaining without them, and y'all don't even know what they are.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, we're again still trying to tune the show again. If you have any suggestions, please hit up the Discord, Twitter, email ttt@majorshouse.com. Hey, if you are still on Spotify, hey, it's whatever. It's cool. If that's the platform you choose, that's great. Please give us a rating there. If not, you're listening to us on Google or Apple Podcasts, leave us rankings there too. Help us grow. Also,
y'all maybe also while we're out here, I'm just going to be awful with it, right? Wow, Ronan. Wow. All right. What I was going to say was, hey, why don't y'all ask us some questions that we can answer on the show?
Yes. On the Discord server, there is a section for Q&A.
Yep. You can just type if you want to do like specific questions, or do you want to do like general questions where we all can answer. Hey, let us know.
Yeah. I believe Anchor also has a feature where you can leave voice comments or like voicemails and shit. So, hey, if you download the Anchor app and you find us on Anchor, You can even leave voicemails, and I believe I will get notified of them. I don't know. Maybe I should check. Maybe I should test that, and I can see what happens if that does happen.
Not this.
I mean,
Not this.
I mean,
But you know, right? You know, I mean, I mean.
all right. Look, you all could have been anywhere in the world watching any streaming, or could have been reading the tech gaming and streaming nugs yourself, but you said, nah. You love it when we pressure people to cancel subscriptions for shit they've been paying for 5 years for no reason.
Out of love.
Out of love.
Out of love.
Out of love.
And fiscal responsibility. There we go.
And we appreciate y'all for that. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Tech Talk Thursdays. Of course, on behalf of Idio Tanaka, Kev, Simzak, it's your boy Mark Summers, Major Linux, saying thank you so much. And of course, all I've got left to say to you wonderful people is I love you. Peace. How?
Wakanda forever.